Shaman Shondell. Yeah, John Blue. B&B.
Yeah.
Step out your ladies home, I got at least 80
Yeah.
on. Been going to super.
That's not gonna work.
Take me home. I got the thumb
Good.
JC owns.
Yeah.
That money, I'ma go crazy, bro.
Preppy
I'm
Boys
finna take the
world.
throne. I ain't tryna make a song with you lame ass. How you make it this long? My patience is short, and my clip long. President
Yeah.
with the big stone. Boy, you turn your head and your bitch gone. Paparazzi take a picture, be rolling. My connect dropped off the brick, so we ripping them open.
T. Yeah.
Quick like we giving them out.
Yeah.
T-Unit.
T-Unit.
We gonna run up in your fortress and slaughter the kings. For
Wait,
corner hustle, pinky
no, we can't get started.
the ring. Yeah,
I don't feel like it.
solid for that almighty dollar. I
I'm
was pulling
joking.
all nighters in that all white Impala with that
Nah,
with
she
that
curse all the
Yeah,
time.
heavyweight every day for us. First, yeah, you gotta chase the sour diesel with the pearl. If he get out his body, I'ma put him on the shirt.
Yeah. I've been drinking.
Technical
TV just came back on.
What up?
We good.
Hey, auntie.
Hey, auntie. They'll pop up there. See you later. Yeah, I know all that. Yes.
See, y'all got something about
I don't know, man. What up, world? How you feeling? How you living? It's your main man, Toria, Terrell, aka Mr. Preppyboi, in the building with my brother Duke here, my little sis Toria, and you are now into the world of Preppyboi's world of podcast. Can I get a ear? I can't do it like Duke, man. We out of here, y'all. Hope y'all tuning in here. I hope y'all tuning in there. Hope you tuning in here. Hope you home. Yeah, right here. Yeah.
I would have posted that up on my handheld, so
It's all good. Why don't you go ahead and
I'm at a camera look clearer than now,
I
right?
know, right? You know,
whatever.
hey, it's all good. It's all
It's
good.
that Android.
Android.
Stop it.
She started Android shit.
Stop it. Move on.
Move on.
Oh, that hateration is real.
All day, y'all. But y'all, welcome back to Preppyboi's World of Podcast. We miss you. We've been gone for a minute. We shouldn't have left you without us beat the step to. You know what I'm saying? But we are
back. We are here.
Hey, we had to experience life a little bit. That's
Yeah.
how that was.
Yeah.
We have life outside of this.
So,
Yes.
talk about some shit.
You know?
That's all that
You
was.
know, but hey, we here, man. Dude, what's been going on, brother?
Same old, man. I'm moving and shaking and
Shaking and moving.
doing some actual moving
Oh,
in the next month. So yeah, I got that on my plate. You know, the baby is growing.
Yeah.
The little one is growing.
Little mushy,
Yeah, she got more words in her vocabulary now.
Oh, her
You know what I'm
gizmo,
saying?
man. Dude,
She coming up in the world.
you ain't gonna put no water on her back. She's gonna make her come out with like a whole bunch of gizmos.
Nah.
You done?
She's not a gremlin. I don't know if I'm done or not.
Nah, that's
I got about a year before I close the door on that.
a year.
What's a year?
Gotta give her some time.
Toria, what's going on, sis?
Oh my god.
Look at that. She got all dolled up and everything. Look at that. Oh my god, what's going on?
I'm trying to get my shit together, y'all.
What should you try to get together?
Well, okay, first of all, most important news, my
This is gonna
birthday
be a
just
long
passed.
introduction.
Happy
belated
Okay,
birthday.
Yes, happy belated
My
birthday.
birthday just passed, y'all, Thursday.
My baby growing up.
I am now 26 years old.
Look at that.
Young as shit.
I know, right?
I don't even remember
I'm
26.
old, y'all. I feel
I
like
think I was drunk through 26.
Yeah, we was drunk. So,
26,
Well, see,
I was
that's
drunk.
how I wish I was, but I got too many
got that
responsibilities.
drink in my
I was
cup.
drunk at 26.
But, yeah, I'm just trying to get my stuff together, you know, planning marriage. My God.
Put a ring on it, huh?
He put a ring on it 2 years ago.
Oh, shit.
He sure
This is
did.
hard,
He
y'all.
sure
This
did.
is a lot of money. You gotta consider other, you know, technically, and a lot of people telling me this, it's not your wedding, but it's their wedding. But it's like, you know, it's not your wedding as far as like all the planning and the ideas and stuff, but it's really their wedding.
Who's
Like,
that?
they the ones, like your family. Your family and
So
friends.
it's
and
your
stuff.
family's wedding, but you're getting married.
Yeah.
That makes no sense
So
whatsoever.
it pretty what that pretty much means is that, you know, they want you to look a certain way, they want you to have certain decorations and invite certain people. So that's what
Are they paying for
it's
it?
really
They paying for that?
it's really their wow.
Hello.
It's really their wedding and not
They
yours.
paying for it?
I mean, I wish they would.
And
I
if
mean,
they're not
my
paying
God,
for it, then it's not their wedding.
And
good.
shot the
If it
fuck
was
out.
up to me, I'll go straight to the courthouse and call it a day. I mean,
Wait, what type of wedding you
not
want?
really all that. Cause, okay, I'm gonna go a little backstory for y'all. Ever since
I did not tell you this was going to be a long introduction.
Ever since I was 9 years old, wow.
She said 9 years
They just
old.
wanted-
Ever
you to say
since I was
hello.
9 years old, I wanted a black wedding dress.
Oh,
Yeah.
she
She wanna
wanna
be Wednesday Addams.
So,
yeah.
yeah.
She want to be Wednesday Addams.
That's my whole life, y'all. If those of you who know me knows. it is
She
what
want
it
to
is.
be Wednesday
She wanna be a
Addams.
dragon
I wanted
slayer.
a black wedding dress, and I feel
Dragon Slayer.
like
Slayer.
in a mixed race, first off,
Game of Thrones
me
wedding.
coming down the aisle in a black dress, there's
What
gonna
kind
be
of,
a
what
lot
kind of, hold on, let's slow it down. What kind of, since you're going to bring us into this whole fucking introduction about your life, what type of race is the man?
Right.
He is Mexican.
Okay, so what
So
what
a
is
lot
his
of-
side saying?
A lot of Catholics, a lot of religious people.
So what is his side?
No offense.
What
to
is their
Catholics.
and what is their input on this wedding?
Well, y'all know, those of you who know Catholics. So, you know, you have the people that are very, you know, religious,
Right.
reserved, you know, Catholic.
Right.
And, you know, they want me to wear a nice little white dress up to my neck and, you know,
Would you cover up everything?
So you gotta do that?
covered up, you know, pretty conservative. Then you have those that just want to come and drink and have a good ass time and sing on the karaoke.
That's the
So,
next.
you know,
That's what
well,
we do?
that's the party that I want. But I personally always wanted a black dress, and I feel like in doing that, it's going to cause a lot of shits with the other side of the family. And with my family.
I was part of a
White
wedding
dress.
that they had to wear
I
black.
don't want to wear a white dress. I'm not the white dress.
You're not a virgin, is what
Like,
you're
I'm
saying. She's not pure.
She's not pure.
She's not pure.
These are their words, not mine.
You just said, why you don't wear a white dress then?
I don't want to wear it because I'm not the
You're not
white
pure.
dress. I barely own at least 3 things that are white. Everything else is, I'm mostly dark colors.
have white
I wear
socks?
a lot of black shit.
You got white socks on
My
now?
socks, right? I don't know if y'all can see it, but they are
No
like
one wants to see
gray,
that.
Yeah, nobody
No
wants
one
to see
wants
that
to see your
shit.
sock.
Whatever. But I always wanted a black dress, and so I feel like if we have a big grand wedding, then you know it's
All
gonna
right,
be.
let's just
But other than that, I'm good, y'all.
let's move on. This has been the longest
Moving
introduction
along now.
of one person.
So
That's
you know,
Toria. That's it. That's all. What's the fuck? That's all they should have said.
you know your boy. You know I'm just experiencing life, man. That's all I've been doing, just trying to get back on track with this Preppy Boys World of podcast and everything. Everything popping again because I need to bring y'all
Cheers.
what I got. You know what I'm saying? Just cheers someone.
To everybody.
Ain't nothing in your cup.
It's not anymore.
Ah,
Because I cheersed it up.
hey, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all know y'all boy. I'm just trying to bring y'all all types of flavors and all types of things from the old Preppy Boy brand and everything. You know, what up to my boy Stamp? What up to Steve? What up to Wes? What up to Lakeisha? What up? What up, bro? Yeah, I'm just trying to put this Preppy Boy brand out here for y'all, so y'all, you know, just love it. You know what I'm saying? Also, today we are having a giveaway. So, you know what I'm saying? Hit us up on our Instagrams and Facebooks and Snapchats and Twitters and everything. We want to throw a question.
Y'all can't see, but I'm trying.
Her phone is blind because it's an Android. She blind. But that's the TV. I'm right here. I'm right here. Hey. So yeah, we're gonna have a giveaway, and what we're giving away from an awesome brand out of Chicago called Indigenous Royalty. We got skull cap from them. We got this the new. You know,
hey, they got some good shit.
Listen, it's about to be fall, right? Hold on, I gotta put this mic down. It's about to be fall, right? We got the pink joint. You know, with Coming to America on it, man. You know what I'm saying? She's your queen to be. And we got that. We got this with the Dwayne Wayne and Whitney. You know what I'm saying? Black love, like the 90s, man. That was real love. You know what I'm saying? Back then. Yeah. And this is Duke's favorite right here. Duke like this one. If y'all don't pick it up, Duke gonna take it from y'all. So y'all need to cop this. Get this from Duke. You know what I'm saying? This is dope. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Danielle and my boy Smurf, him and his wife. You know, they got this brand, Indigenous Royalty, hot brand out of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I got one more for y'all.
Black owned business.
Black owned business. Gotta support black, yo. Black love and nice. Y'all, if y'all know what this movie is, Lorenz Tate. Lorenz Tate and Nia Long, what was it? Love Jones.
Love Jones.
Love Jones Connections with Lorenz Tate.
Holla at us. We're gonna put the questions up, and y'all, you know what I'm saying, we want y'all to answer them. The first person that answer it correctly, you will receive one of these, the sizes. We don't have no 2X's and no extra larges. Everything here is a large. So if you ain't skinny, shit, just get it from your missus or your child or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But just get one of these shirts and stuff, man.
I ain't skinny.
I ain't that skinny, so I can't rock it though. You know what I'm saying? But I do got a hoodie coming very soon from my people. But yeah, Indigenous Royalty. Check them out on Instagram. Indigenous. That's spelled INDIGENOUZ. Royalty. If you're not spelling royalty, something wrong with you.
Royalty.
Yes. Royalty. Oh, royalty. Yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna get things popping. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. We have so much stuff to talk about, man. Like it's crazy. We're gonna kick it out. We're gonna start with Dave Chappelle, man. Like, what y'all think of the special? Y'all watched? Have y'all seen Dave Chappelle's Sticks and Stones special? Have you seen it?
I watched it twice.
I watched it twice too. You know what I'm saying?
But it was hilarious.
Juicy Smollett.
That's the funniest shit. Juicy
A French
Smollett.
African named Juicy Smollett.
Every time he said his name, I laugh.
Juicy Smollett. So anybody whose name is Juicy or Jussie, your name will be Juicy Smollett. You know what I'm saying?
I think the community of like the world just needed that special.
Yeah. You know what? For me, I'm much continue to do. But for me, I think it cemented Dave Chappelle's comedy. He's up there with the greats. Yeah, he's up there with the greats.
It's cementing his legend.
And that's just my opinion.
His show was legendary, and it was probably the best show rocking at the time. And you really can't redo that. Like, even if he came back, he might could do better. I don't know, but his show really put him above a lot.
Yeah.
But his stand-ups nobody was really talking about his stand-up. Even though his stand-ups were funny, nobody was. He wasn't recognized for those.
And this is even after the Chappelle show.
But yeah, so after this is what his third stand-up.
It's fourth.
No, he had
fourth. Yeah, fourth. I think.
I thought it was his third.
Well, on Netflix, yeah, probably
on
his
Netflix,
third.
it's third.
Probably his third, yeah.
But yeah, like this one is really like, okay, this is like he hit a layup, then he hit like he had a dunk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this one is just like a 3-pointer from like 35 from almost half court for the game, and it's like, oh shit. Yeah, so it's crazy, man. But Dave Chappelle, he really hunkered down and got this one going, man. I don't know. It really just changed the atmosphere as far as like Twitter goes, and because Twitter is like the judge, jury, and execution right now. And he really like stepped on their neck, like, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. I'm still going to think like I want to think, say what I want to say.
Right.
There's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, that's basically
That's
what it was.
always been Dave Chappelle, though.
He said it to the audience, that's how y'all sound to me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If you don't do this right, fuck you, your career's over with.
Yeah.
You know?
And he really, he cemented himself, and it was a good cement. It wasn't like, somebody like a Trump saying some stupid shit like, I no, this is for the
We
border.
need to have a space force.
Yeah, like it wasn't no stupid shit.
And
like,
you know
it
what?
was
And I
so real.
think because he was away from the game and everything for so long, it made it even better. Because like he said, when you disappear from something, people they want to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
They want to know, and like you said, to stand out of the limelight is probably the best thing he probably ever done.
It was easy. It's easy for him because he was on the outside looking in.
Right.
Like, okay, I done did this and did that, and here y'all go talking about X, Y, Z is a problem now. So yeah, but his take on transgenders, that shit.
Yeah, he said the alphabet people.
my
Hey,
God.
listen,
That shit.
I love the LGBTQ. The LGBTQT community.
LGBTQ.
I love y'all.
I don't even know what the Q is. I
know what it
literally
is,
don't
but
know.
I don't want to say it. I don't want y'all
What
to
is
know.
queer?
Queer is. We're not. Okay.
He
What is
said-
queer?
The way Dave Chappelle said it. Let's just say.
What
let's
is
just
it?
say that. I don't know.
Queer is anything indifferent. Like that's queer is. I thought was. Gay.
I don't want them after me.
I
That's why
thought
I'm not
queer, I
gonna
thought
say
queer
nothing.
was gay. I thought queer was lesbian. I thought queer was transvestite or transsexual, whatever the case may be. So why does it need to be a Q then? LGBT. That's it. Leave it alone.
I guess you got just like with everything else, you gotta
There
put
was
his own label.
I saw a sign. I saw a sign that added to that. It was like LGBTQ. I think for like pedophiles and some shit. You laughing? I'm dead serious.
I wouldn't expect you to say that.
Yeah, I'm dead serious. Like it's a real thing. Whether
You cannot put that in there with that.
You
though.
can't. It shouldn't even be a
Right,
thing.
it
But it's
shouldn't
like they this is the thing. They think it's cool for adults. Adults, no matter the age. Let's just say 18 and up. So if you between 18 and 50 or 70, it's okay for you to have feelings, sexual feelings, not just
little kids.
but it's okay for you to have sexual feelings for a child.
Nah.
That's nuts
Yeah.
to me.
That's
Why would you-
fucking ridiculous.
That's nuts to me. I don't agree with that. Everything else, you want to be queer, I don't care what. I literally do not care what you are. I do not care. But my whole thing is, there's no but to it. It's just that, if a straight man was to say, I love pussy. Where's the pussy? I love pussy all day. You know what I'm saying? They look at him like, yo, shut the fuck up. So why aren't people saying the same thing about this?
Because
If you're gay, you're gay. I don't care. Stop saying it.
They
No
don't
one
like
cares.
it, and they refer to the Bible and shit. It's like you can't be this way
Who
because
refers
that's
to the Bible?
not the fucking Bible thumpers.
They got a lot of people
Fucking
refers to the Bible.
who are
The
against-
Bible has nothing in it about gay
who are
people.
against
It was Sodom and Gomorrah.
lesbians
They was,
and gays
like,
and
that was
living in
part of all
sin,
that.
and it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is no rules on being
That's
gay.
only the people that don't like gay people.
There's no rules on being gay in the Bible. I don't even
If
prescribe
you're
to. I don't
fucking
even
like a man, you got
subscribe
damn
to the Bible.
business.
But I don't.
Mind your own business now, son.
Shit.
There's
Okay.
nothing in the Bible.
Y'all
about
ready
it.
for the definition of queer? Because I was kind of confused.
Yeah, look that
No,
up.
no,
Okay.
before we
I
get
know
that,
the definition, but you can invent it.
we segue quick into the LGBT stuff. We can talk about what you thought about the Dave Chappelle stuff.
Oh.
We'll come back to the definition though.
She said she liked it.
I really
Now
did like it.
she wanted.
No. I
Reverse it.
actually did like it. It was funny as all fuck.
And that's crazy because
Um,
she don't like nothing.
I don't like
Anything me and Duke
y'all-
like, she don't like it.
Y'all know.
Killer Mike
I'm very
Sting, she didn't like it.
opinionated. Y'all know I
It's
don't
too
like
pro-black.
shit.
Right.
So I really liked it, but I did feel bad for laughing at some of his jokes. Because it was funny. Come on now. It's Dave Chappelle. Come on, he was funny. But the points he were making, I know a lot of people are gonna be ass hurt.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
The Macaulay Culkin shit
That
was
was funny.
hilarious. He said, yo, I'm not a pedophile, but if I was, I'll be all on Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah,
he said.
Something like that.
No, he said. What he said? He said if you fucked Macaulay Culkin and you was a celebrity, it was like, hey, well, hey.
It's Michael Jackson. The fuck.
Like, who cares? I was like, damn, that's fucked
Before
up.
we continue that, my boy Stamp said that the Bible does not talk about people being gay, but it's worded different.
That's true.
Thou shalt not lay with men or lay with same gender or whatever the fuck.
There is no.
I forget. I don't know.
I don't know what it said. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not going to lie and sit here and say I know the Bible inside and out, verbatim, word for
I
word,
don't
verse
know.
for verse.
I
But I do know there is no text that says you cannot sleep with a man, and I'm not even
or
the
you
type.
cannot sleep with a woman.
That too, or a woman to a woman. There's nothing about.
I feel you, cool.
I don't think.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying I know that for a fact, but I haven't heard it ever. And I lived in the church. I lived in the church.
My fault. Stamp said it does talk about people being gay. My fault. He said it does.
Okay, so where is that?
Coop says from Facebook. He said that's not true. Why do you think Sodom and Gomorrah got what they did?
So explain Sodom and Gomorrah.
I remember my mom used to tell me, but I know Sodom and Gomorrah had a lot of. If I'm not wrong, Coop, it had a lot of like same-sex things in this sanctuary. People having sex with each other.
In a sanctuary.
In a sanctuary, something like that.
So it was a sanctuary
I believe that. I could be wrong, right? Cool. Let me know if I'm wrong. Stamp. Let me know if I'm wrong.
If you're like married, then it's like okay, you can't like
Oh, he says sexual. Coop said it says sexual immortality. I don't know what that means, man.
That sounds pretty funny.
Look up sexual immortality.
Let me fuck forever.
Google.
Yes.
Let my dick fuck forever.
Let my dick
fuck forever. And the devil ascribes to sexual acts that violate social convention. Sexual immortality is a major reason for
For what?
Wait, no, this is not it.
Read it anyway. Read it anyway.
Coop said men were sleeping with men and they tried to sleep with the angels too.
Oh, so that's deep.
Yeah, that's some deep. Hey, cool, that is deep.
That's some deep, bro.
That's some legion stuff.
And
Stamp says it was where everybody was tricking off. Dudes fucked dudes and treated the women like shit.
He got the that's the nigga version. Hey, that's the nigga dictionary. That's the nigga dictionary.
That's a nigga dictionary.
Wait, I still don't know what this means, but it's the evil ascribed to sexual acts that violate social conventions. So I guess something that goes.
Man, we're not getting to no answer about no Bible.
You know what? I need my boy Griff. I need Griff to get up on this because
I want to
you're
know.
a pastor. I need him to get on this.
We're trying to find answers, damn it.
The thing is, there is no answer for it in the Bible. The Bible did not cover this.
Right.
The Bible, God was probably thinking to himself like, yo, these niggas ain't finna dick to dick. They're not finna do that. they're not finna dick to dick. I don't know.
He's just like that.
I don't need no passes for that. I don't need no passes for that. Dick to dick. Nah, I don't need that. Let me keep it moving.
Oh, kicks for the day. Look at that. The 4. Oh, that's kicks for the day. Yeah.
But yeah, man. I don't know, man. It was just funny, man. Like, don't nobody care, like, for real. Like,
nah.
I would like to think of myself as a manly man, you know what I'm saying? But I don't care if somebody's gay. Like, I really don't care. I don't know what you do in your past. Like, it can be a murderer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be cool with a murderer. I wouldn't fucking know.
I can read.
I wouldn't care. Because it's not something that's affecting me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see why being gay affects anybody.
We already got
immorality, not immortality. Immorality. My bad. I said immortality.
So
my bad.
20 minutes. Because this nigga didn't know how to read.
I still went through the same shit and it's still saying the same goddamn thing.
Listen, my phone is slanted, so I'm looking at it like this.
So we immoral for
immoral.
So if a straight man was to have sex with a female in her butthole, that's immoral too. Right?
Hey, you know what? When I was going to church, I asked the pastor.
I'm immoral.
The pastor told me there's nowhere in the Bible where it says anal sex is
because there was no because they wasn't expecting.
And that's a God.
God was not expecting niggas to go in the asshole. They was like, yo, they doing what? God turned around like, yo, they doing what? Well, I can't reverse the book now. It is what it is.
It's not what I had in mind, but
right.
Yeah. I guess.
Right.
Shit.
That's what it is. He's talking about angels and shit. That's deep.
But
That's way too deep, bro.
We still got the subject, but Dave Chappelle special is a must see.
Hold on. I got one last little comment.
Oh,
my aunt is watching.
What up, Aunt? Hey, Auntie.
Excuse me for my language.
Hey, Auntie.
She said it's in the Bible. I don't know the scripture or verse, but yes, they had wild orgies back in those times.
I told you, I said in a situated wild orgies.
Okay.
I think animals was part of this shit too. Like,
okay, well, bestiality is a whole different fucking ball right now.
So when Moses, I know a little bit about the Bible. So the time she's talking about is right before the Ten Commandments came around.
There was a movie on that.
And then I think Moses went up to the rocks. He went up to the rocks by himself, the mountains or whatever. And then God was like, yo, here go the 10 Commandments. But at no point was God like, yo, what the fuck? What's that behind you? What they doing behind you? At no point was God like, yo, whatever they doing right there, put that number 11. No dicks to booties. Like, it was not that.
Praise a golden statue, will you?
It was not that. So I don't know, man. It could be in the Bible. I don't know. I just got to see it for myself. I'm gonna look it up. Somebody should look it up.
Yeah, we will after the show. After the show, we gonna look it up.
Just look up anal sex or.
I'm telling you, when the pastor said, when me and my wife was going to church, the whole thing, I brought it up to him. He said he questioned like, well, where does it say in the Bible? I said, I don't know where the Bible says about anal, but it's not in there in so many words. I was like, oh, okay. Okay, so we got another. Look, everybody on my live. This is not a religious podcast. We just talking.
We just talking right now. But we got one more thing. It's kind of like a comment. It's not really a question. So it says, if all the men were homosexuals, why did I think they meant to say God. Why did God offer I don't know. It says, why did Lot offer his daughters to appease them? What good would it do to offer a gay man a woman to have sex with? We're not saying that all people in the Bible were gay.
Right.
We're not saying that.
Hey, before you finish it, we don't want this to turn into something else.
This isn't a religious podcast.
In a minute, we're about to switch over to something else.
But we're not saying everything in the Bible was gay. We're not saying everything in the Bible was this and that. We do know that that guys were offering, their daughters or their wives or whatever the case may be, women, slaves to other kings or other authorities in that time frame. But no, we're not saying that everybody was gay in the Bible. We're not saying that. We're just saying that we're saying in the Bible was there a rule that says you cannot have sex with a man, or a man cannot have sex with a man, or a woman cannot have sex with a woman.
Right.
That's all we were trying to figure out.
Yeah.
It's not.
This is just one of the topics
We're not that
right
deep.
now.
We're not trying to.
This is not a religious
dissect.
podcast.
Right. Yeah. We are not religious. We are just talking. We talk shit all day, every day.
We're just having fun.
Not to be disrespectful or anything.
And I just want to preface all of my future and past comments with, I do not prescribe or subscribe to the Bible myself. I am not a religious person. I did grow up in the church. I know a lot about the church because I grew up in it. But that is one of the reasons why I'm not messing with it right now. But yeah, I'm not messing with it to an extent. I do believe in some parts of it. I think it's a great book. If you want to if you want to change your life, I think it helps.
Right?
But that's all I just wanted to say.
I feel you step. Hey, we finna count because everybody will be tagging in and stuff.
Yeah.
We're about to get to something else right quick. Let's get to this Nicki Minaj retirement.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if she retire or not. You know what I'm saying? Cool, whatever. I understand that she want to start a family. If that's true. But Duke said something to me earlier that she said basically she reneged that, saying that I don't know what she said.
She walked it back. Somebody had asked her about retiring, and she basically said that she she was just having a moment or something like that, and she was going to explain it on her podcast. That might come out Monday or Tuesday. So, you know, there's time. She basically was just walking back the fact that she wanted to retire.
But why say something and then you gotta keep like I don't ever want to say nothing and I want to retract my steps.
People have moments, man, where she might wanted some attention. She might wanted some sympathy. You never know.
She got enough cussing out Joe Budden on his podcast.
That was funny. That was more funny to me.
That was hilarious. But I'm saying
because they have,
attention.
yeah, that attention. That's good attention for both of them. But
I don't think it's attention. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I just feel like she was one of those moments. She was in her feelings. And she was feeling some type of way, and she felt very strongly about her decision.
She might not have liked the course of her music at the moment. She might not. And then on top of that, she had I think she fired her manager like not too long ago.
Yeah.
So it's a lot going on, man. You never know. Like,
publicity
you can't believe. I won't say that.
It's
Nah, I won't say that. I think it's more so like just a confusion. She don't know where she's at right now. So she actually put it out into the world.
Do what she been doing. Go talk to Wayne. That's what she used to do. Talk to Wayne. Wayne give us some good advice.
I think she just needs to put out music the way she feels like she should put out music.
Somebody else said that. I don't know who said that.
Just do what you feel like doing. Stop.
Her whole career.
Yeah, stop being political. She's too political. She has to be, you know, she has to be calculated. She should stop being calculated so much and just do what she feels like doing. Because that's the era she came from. She came from an era where you just put out music and people vibe with it, people fuck with it, and that was it. So that was it.
Stamp said she need a new buzz.
Well, her husband is a new buzz.
Who is he? I don't know. Is he a security guard?
I think she needs to go back. I don't know. I do agree she needs a new buzz.
Right.
I think she needs to. I don't know how to say it. I want to say she's kind of. She went to what Cardi B is now, and she shifted into like pop. You know what I'm saying? Like pop rap.
Well, that's how she.
Did she say something about that on Joe Budden show? Like she really didn't want to be pop, and she ended up being it with that.
Yeah, but it's like okay, you went pop, but the pop music wasn't even that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there are some pop songs. Super bass, super like that's.
Like,
there are some pop songs that will
ruin your career.
No, that too, but also
put you in this certain.
That put you in that black people will vibe with.
Yeah.
Because Michael was pop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Prince had a couple of pop
songs.
songs.
Her fair share of trap music too.
Yeah.
That,
and when she was on those trap songs, they rock. Black people rock with it.
Right.
But when she went pop, it was like, okay, we don't need that.
Yeah.
We don't want to hear that.
Right.
And then it kind of created a rift.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, you pandering to that crowd. What about us?
Yeah.
When 3/4 of your album is pop, what are we to latch on to? You know what I'm saying? What are we supposed to listen to?
Right.
So that's where I think the rift went with Nicki Minaj, and then at that time you got Cardi B move in.
Yeah.
Cardi B moved in where you was lacking.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now you mad that Cardi B got a following, or not even mad. I won't even say she's mad because I'm not even gonna pit them against each other. Because I don't even want to do that. But she got a corner where you once was. You know what I'm saying? So now.
So I'm sorry. So let me ask you this then. So when you saying Cardi B, so what do you think Cardi B is now? Because Cardi B is kind of like her fizzle is fizzling.
Cardi B is.
Like, is she still where she was when
Cardi B is at her pinnacle.
Right.
She's at the top right now.
Right.
Because a lot of people don't realize is that if you can get the black vote or the black black support, as far as like, you know what I'm saying, rapping or your music, your plateau is through the roof.
Right.
Not even black, but she's also on the other side too, Latinos and Hispanics, Mexicans. So
but that's the minority. You know what I'm saying?
Support.
If you can get that minority plateau, then you good.
I say, fuck, if you can get little kids.
You don't need the white. The white got to come to us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that the white people look at us, they be like, oh, well, that's who's cracking. Cardi B. That's why you think why you think she got invited to do Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? She got a what was that? A Sprite commercial. You know what I'm saying? She's doing all these other. These are not pop culture things that she's in hip hop. All of her music is hip hop.
Right.
The one thing she did do was with Bruno Mars. think she got a couple songs with Bruno Mars.
And that pushed her over too.
But that pushed Bruno Mars over too.
Right.
It wasn't one-sided. It was equal. So I think Nicki Minaj just gotta, I don't think she needs to retire. I think she needs to rebrand. Most definitely.
So I mean, that Birdman, Lil Wayne need to go ahead and work with us some more.
So in my personal opinion, as far as Cardi B, Nicki Minaj's retirement.
Say that. Bars to get you.
Well, no. Cardi B is not retiring.
Anytime soon.
As far as Nicki Minaj announcing her retirement, I feel like she's just tired. I feel like for the past few years, she's literally been beefing and defending herself, her credibility, her career, as far as like her rapping, her creating her own music and her own raps.
Right.
And not having a ghostwriter, quote unquote.
Sure.
Her beef with Cardi B, her beef with Remy Ma and Miley Cyrus back in the day, and Taylor Swift, and all these people. I feel like she's just tired, and I feel like she has a right to be. She's still human. We have,
That's.
I think at the end of the day, I feel like she's just in that moment where, I'm at a different stage in my life right now. Do I still want to keep doing this petty shit, or do I want to move the fuck on?
At the end of the day, I still think that, you should never got to begin with. Folks don't worry about music. You know what I'm saying?
But she's been doing this for 14 years. She's
But that's
been there,
the problem
done that.
with
so
that's
it's kind of like, all right, I'm kind of ready to retire. Like
Right.
I've been there, done that. I'm good. Now it's just I'm losing my focus.
That's the
I'm
problem
losing
with
my passion on music.
that's the problem with hip hop. Hip hop does not respect its veterans.
No.
So when you get acts like Nicki Minaj, who they may come out a certain way and then they evolve, or they may transition into something new or something different that we may not as consumers agree with. You know what I'm saying? She may get bigger as far as like her brand goes. She may get bigger as her brand goes.
Right.
If she transitions to pop. But hip hop does not respect its legends. It does not respect its
That's what Noriega said.
veterans.
Self-disrespect.
It does not do that. So we can't even have a conversation. Like these kids these days, they barely know who Jay-Z is.
Yeah.
They know Jay-Z is a mogul. They know everybody respects him.
Right.
But a lot of them don't know his albums. They don't know Reasonable Doubt.
Nope.
Yeah.
They don't know none of that. Or you go back further than that. You go Slick Rick. I see all these lists. I see all these lists about top 50. I never see Slick Rick on these lists.
We're gonna talk.
He's not giving the credit he
I don't see Slick Rick
deserves.
on these lists.
Listen, real talk. I talked to my man Mike Terra. He's a rapper out of Chicago, very notable. He's gonna be on the podcast, and we're gonna talk about these top 50s and everything, all these things. Like I didn't agree with it, which it's fine. Everybody's entitled to their opinion about their top 50, top 100, top 10, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But later episodes, we're gonna have that discussion and everything. Steph said she needs to put out some good music tracks. She ain't did much in my eyes. Facts, Joe.
It's been nothing but beefing and defending her
Right.
for the past few years.
I mean,
The music, she gotta get her ear to the
She
streets.
Right.
lost her way. She lost her motivation.
Maybe her mind's just not in it. Maybe she really is about starting a family. Like, cause after what's her name,
And that's
Sharif,
perfectly fine.
Seraphine, whatever his name is,
Safari.
whatever. It
Sharif
was
Seraphine.
it was close. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it's two
saying?
different names.
You know what I'm saying? She went to Meek Mills, left him alone, and now she want to do something different. You know what I'm saying? You get tired of doing the same shit, and not understand it.
I think
So hard.
she gotta put her ear back to the streets, man.
Right.
Like Jay-Z came out after what? How many years? And he dropped 444.
Like about 3-4 years.
And the shit was rocking.
Yeah, 5.
It was he I don't know if he had his ear to the streets or what, but he had a sound that could still survive in this climate.
He said a while back that he wished he could rhyme like Common. You know what I'm saying? This probably was his Common album that he wanted to do like that.
It was a woke album.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Jay-Z, but Jay-Z does drop woke elements in all of his.
You just gotta pay attention.
You just gotta listen.
Right.
But this was like more so a woke album, more so than a few woke songs.
Right.
Yeah.
But
which I still listen to.
But Nicki Minaj definitely, she just gotta get her ear back to the streets. She gotta get her motivation back. I mean, whether that's family or feeling love or whatever the case may be, because I know her and Drake, they don't seem like they on the best of terms right now.
Nah.
So I mean, but for me personally, I think if I was an artist, I would just put all of that shit into music.
Right.
Like if I got a beat with Drake, I'm putting that in wax. If I can't talk to you, if you're not talking to me, fine, let me put that on the song.
But how do we know that they're really not talking? Like, he probably just...
Fam, Drake brung up Cardi B on the stage, talking about she the best female rapper.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
I mean, wait. Technically speaking, Drake has been with everyone who was hot at the time. Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, and Cardi B. I mean, he's like dabbing through all of them.
But he's never said Rihanna is the best female singer, vocalist.
No, but you could tell, like, you know.
Nah, he was smashing. He's smashed. What else he supposed to say? That don't count.
No, we're not gonna
He not smashing Cardi B.
Ooh, he's smashing Cardi B.
He not smashing Cardi B.
He ain't smashing Rihanna either.
Smash Cardi B.
Not anymore.
Rihanna has way too much stuff for herself.
He smashed Rihanna. That's a whole nother kind. He smashed Rihanna. That's why you think him and Chris Brown beef? They was mad at each other.
Because Chris Brown lost a lot of credibility for everyone.
Nah. Chris Brown didn't want nobody in his snatch.
No, see, that was his
Chris
business.
Brown got a whole ass baby by somebody else.
I'm talking about back then. I'm
That
talking about
was
years
his
ago.
business.
But
yeah. So, transitioning into this next female rapper. Excuse my French, this bitch got problems. I don't care what nobody say. Her name is Azalea Banks.
Ooh, she's so
Why is she still talking about decent rappers and singers?
Azalea, which one is Azalea?
Azalea Banks is the black chick that had a problem with every other female rapper.
I get her and what's the other one, the white one?
Iggy Azalea.
Yeah.
So Azalea Banks dragged Lizzo through the mud about her weight. How she did it was she was trying to uplift, so she say, but she was talking about how, you know, how the industry is feeling sorry because Lizzo is fat and everything and all that stuff. And say, why does she have to be like a clown?
I don't know who Lizzo is.
Lizzo is she's
being great, so they gotta be great.
I don't know.
So she's a BBW that plays the flute and twerk at the same time. I'll put you on her
really
a little
good music
bit.
out right now.
You know,
She's
yeah.
really trendy.
She's dope.
She
She's
is
dope.
at the top of the
What kind of music is it? Is it like ratchet?
Somewhat.
It's not, I wouldn't say it's ratchet.
That's what I say, somewhat me.
I would say it's like that.
She's empowering the thick girl.
Empowering.
Yeah. And
what way?
You just gotta
you know what?
love yourself. Fuck these niggas out here. And,
Yeah.
You know.
I don't call that empowering.
No.
Well, no, but
Why you gotta put men down because you want to empower yourself?
well, no, it's not. Okay, I said it wrong, but she has songs where it's empowering, you know, women in their sizes and however you look, freaking embrace that shit.
What men got to do with your weight?
And-
What men got to do with your weight? That's all I'm
Keep talking.
So
Be back.
So what did she say?
Lizzo is pretty hot right now. And
So Azalea Banks, am I getting her name right?
I don't know who the. I'm
Cause
sorry.
who was the other one? I think I'm getting it right. But she has a big problem with a lot of female artists anyway. She has went at Nicki Minaj. She's bigged up Nicki and went at Nicki. She's went at Cardi B.
I don't understand what the beef is for though.
I don't understand. If people just put out music, I don't want to hear them talk. If you're an artist who makes music, I don't want to hear you talk. Put out music.
I just want to hear your music. Like, I
That's
don't want to
it.
hear what the fuck you got to say, because more than likely it's uninteresting.
That's it.
Because you're beefing, you're talking shit, you're putting down the next woman. It's like, as long as you got your followers, and you got your views, and you got your credibility, and you booking, and you got a paycheck every fucking day, week, whatever, then what the fuck is you talking?
There was a time where there was a time where artists.
You're wasting your time.
There was a time where artists only put out music. If you heard them speak anything about another artist, it was in a newspaper clipping that nobody cared about, nobody read. So, like, if Michael Jackson had a problem, you didn't fucking know about it.
No.
He
you
put
didn't
out
hear
Thriller.
about that shit till after the fact.
He busy putting out Thriller.
Like
He don't give a fuck about what you got going on.
Michael Jackson and Prince and all
If
this.
Prince had a problem, he didn't give a fuck. He busy putting out Purple Rain.
He's too busy getting that check.
James Brown, he
And
didn't give a
the
fuck.
correct outfit for his fucking concerts and shit.
He didn't give a fuck about Otis Redding, like, or fucking whoever. They putting out music. A lot of these artists need to shut the fuck up and just put out music. I just want to hear your music. If your music sound good, then just shut the fuck up. No one cares about your. No one cares about what you don't like, who you don't feel is worthy of a fucking of the spotlight. Who the fuck are you?
So could it be that they're doing it for quote unquote the clout? To get more views?
I don't even think it's clout anymore. I don't like that word. I don't think clout is it. Because you're Azalea Banks. You have a name. You know what I'm saying? You put music out. Some of it good. Some people liked you. Why did you stop?
I don't know.
Why did you stop putting out good music? Just put out good music and and be quiet. Just stop talking about other people. Do you not know, and you're growing up, do you not know, the more you talk about someone else, the more you look stupid. The more you have to put down someone, the more
credibility.
Yeah.
Now we don't care anymore. Like other people putting out good ass, dank ass, slapping ass music.
Exactly.
While you over here talking
you over
shit.
here
We don't care about you anymore.
You're over here complaining, and you're the only one. It's not like it's a group of y'all complaining. It's just you. It's just you complaining.
You just got a problem with everybody.
Just be quiet. Make some music. Put that in the music. If you made a diss record, I would listen to that more so than I would listen to you talking about some stupid shit.
Oh hell yeah!
This boy just brought
Listen,
hold on, wait, y'all.
listen,
Hold on, wait, y'all.
Listen, y'all.
This dude just brought in
Listen, listen.
Moonshine.
Hey, I can't put the label up on it because listen.
We don't get paid.
Yeah, we don't get paid for that, but we got this moonshine, 128 proof. We drinking. We drink and we took a shot of it earlier. We'll take another shot. This
I had
is
a shot of moonshine.
listen. You know how Noriega got that shit that he be drinking on his show. This is my shit. And guess what? We finna take a shot of this. God damn.
I'm gonna be slapped.
Throw up.
I'm gonna put this mic on so we walk around.
What? What's wrong?
I gotta walk around for a second.
Well, walk around.
Hold on a second.
Fuck you walking around? Folks scared to drink this moonshine, man. 128 proof. We taking a shot of this, man. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? We out here having this. We out here living our best life. Yes, 128 proof, baby. Where?
128 proof.
Welcome to the blue flame, baby.
Yeah.
You're new to the game.
This is death, y'all.
Yeah, it's
I
death.
don't do shots.
She does shots now.
This is a shot of death.
She does. And all you gotta do is drink some water before you drink it.
I just turned 26. He's about to.
And that's what we do. We got Duke walking around here like a fish with his head cut off, like crazy.
That shit tastes like gasoline and nitrous oxide.
Damn right it does. And we gonna take a shot of it on
like
live every which way. Yeah.
The Family Guy when they drunk that peroxide and everything.
Wait. Who's that peroxide? Who?
Family Guy.
Family Guy when they all drunk the peroxide and they were all just throwing up in the circle. That's how I feel right now.
That's not.
I'm glad I didn't see that.
Hey, did you go up earlier though?
I'm glad I did not see that episode.
See, and I'm pouring it now.
Oh my god.
Woo.
Wait, let me.
Sorry, I got you.
Oh my god, guys.
And me and Duke will have the biggest goats because
Wait, it's not that much.
Duke is 6'8", alright? So understand, my man, we went to Memphis last year.
What does that mean?
That means tall people can take their liquor. I don't care about the taste. You tall motherfuckers can take y'all liquor. You too, Duke, Coop. Y'all some tall motherfuckers. Y'all can handle y'all liquor. It's a short niggas that can handle liquor.
We'll see by the end of this podcast how good I handle this shit.
Oh yeah, we over there. Look at that.
Ways to see how it's gonna be. I'm trying to hold this. Hold on, wait. Let me just
Okay.
Come on now.
try something. If it falls, I'm sorry.
About 3/4 of death right here.
3/4 of that, and look, I got the most. The shortest. Well, no, I'm talking Toria. But the shortest dude up here finna drink the most.
Y'all pray for me.
Look at that.
What?
This shit tastes like.
Look, eye to eye.
This shit tastes like.
Noriega say eye to eye. Now look each other in the eye.
We finna be eye to
death. Eye to death.
I'm gonna be on the floor.
Nah.
I'm gonna be on the floor. Eye to feet.
Eye to feet. Yeah, eye to eye. Eye to eye.
Hey, y'all let me know when I get the action.
Look at it. Yeah, yo, I'm about to. Hey. Alright, I'm gonna hold it. Yo.
Yeah.
Hold
it up.
Yeah. Bam. See, you see it? Look at it. Ah! Oh! Oh, it did something to my shoulder. Look at Duke. Now look at me. I'm calm.
This guy is a freaking.
Yeah. Alright.
Where is he?
Alright.
He's not
Oh
human,
my
y'all.
I'm
God.
not human. I am of this. What Cat Williams say? I am not of this world, but I am of this world.
Oh, it hurts.
You didn't drink none of this shit.
Hey, if y'all want to drink a shot with me, hey, you know what? Right now, I'm gonna throw out that question for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Let's move on from Nicki though.
Yeah, we'll move on from Nicki right quick, but yo,
Oh my God.
whoever wants this indigenous, it's an extra large. My fault. I said earlier we ain't have no extra large. We got extra larges. Whoever want this indigenous royalty T-shirt, long sleeve, it's dope. Look at it. Got the logo in the back.
Yeah, got you with check now.
Yeah, got the logo in the back. Got the logo in the back.
Oh, let me see.
Can't nobody tell him nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see the front.
See the front? Look at that. See, all right? Black love, baby. Black love like the 90s. If you want this, I need to answer this one question.
I just took a shot.
And
Who the hell left the gate open?
Who the hell left the gate open? No. If you want this,
Don't
I need to
take
answer this
shots.
question.
I don't take shots. Oh my
If
God.
y'all pay any attention to anything that we talked about in this show, where did me and Duke meet when we was younger? Where did we meet
in
at?
camera, my boy.
And that's a simple answer. If you want it, it's an extra large.
It's no long ass
You know what I'm saying? So you want this? Please hit me up.
Arm right now.
Hit me up. All right. So we're gonna go. Oh no, we ain't talking about Nick. We talking about Azealia Banks.
Oh yeah.
We were talking about that.
Move on from her too.
All right. Yeah. So
Kevin Hart, my prayers go out to you for your back, man.
Kevin, brother.
You
We
poor
pray.
baby.
We pray that you
We
get.
love you.
We pray that you heal rapido and you come back more fire than ever.
Please.
You know what I'm saying? Kev.
But
You know what I'm saying? But the way our checking account is set up, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
But no, you know what I'm saying? Yo, we wish speedy recovery to Kevin Hart, man, and blessings. You know what I'm saying to you,
Most
brother. We heard that you left the hospital, so that's a blessing and that's a good thing, brother. Sorry, what you about to say? I'm sorry, Mom.
He did recover.
I'm gonna drink some
Not
more
full
moonshine.
recovery, but he did make it home from the hospital, reports say.
Blessings.
So, yay, Hercules. Get
Hercules.
your shit together and come back to us, please.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Just stop that dancing when you come back, Kev, because we don't need you falling no more, man.
Okay, so I'm gonna be the one.
Oh shit,
Oh,
Duke,
you,
yeah,
man.
go ahead, Duke.
Get this
Go
guy.
ahead, bring on the
Yeah,
parade,
take
man.
your man
Kevin Hart, you do
down.
nothing to you. Go ahead.
So, apparently Kevin Hart was in a car accident.
Right.
It was him, a male friend, and a female friend. Right?
Yep.
Apparently.
Reports say.
Reports say. Reports also say he went home.
Yeah, he said security took him out. Yeah. And they sent him home, yeah.
Yeah, said they took him home instead of straight to the hospital.
Right.
I found that weird.
Well, maybe
I thought it
he's
was
not
weird,
like,
too.
no, because sometimes you're in shock and you don't feel it. You know,
You
maybe
felt
he-
that. He had
No,
three.
No, come on
We
now,
think-
wait.
No.
Maybe he didn't feel it. It was like, okay, you know, I'm good or whatever. And then, oh shit, he's dropping like shit.
Oh, girl, you didn't drink half of it.
And then like, and then all of a sudden while he was home, he was like, holy shit, my back hurts. Like I can't walk straight. My neck, my back, and my back. Oh shit. And then it was like, oh shit, let's take you to the hospital. Because Kevin Hart seemed like the type, he's not I don't know him personally, obviously. I mean, if I knew him personally, I wouldn't be here. But if I don't know Kevin Hart personally, but I feel like he's the type that if something happens, he'll try to duke it out. You know, he won't be automatically, oh my God, now we're back in, let's go to the hospital. He'll try to, like, you know, he'll try to tough through it.
That makes no sense.
Maybe.
If your car was flat,
Oh my God.
and you was able to walk away from it,
Well, maybe
you mean to
no.
tell me?
You said they pulled him out, right?
Yes,
Like
yes,
they
security pulled
probably
him
carried him home.
security pulled him out. You think security is not going to call the ambulance?
Maybe Kevin Hart
Security
telling them.
is not going to.
Maybe
Professional
Kevin Hart
security.
is telling them not to do that.
Why is he telling them that? So you just basically placed them in a sense of
Some
having
people
sex.
have very macho personalities.
That's not
They
macho.
they
That's
wanna
me
be,
saying,
like, you know,
I got something to hide. Take me to the crib.
I don't
And then the
think-
back injuries came later. That's like, okay, I got back injuries.
I can't argue
I'm
with
fucked
that.
up.
I can't.
But this is the thing. This is what I have. This is the red flag I find. I don't have a problem. His back hurt. He got help. That's cool. He went home. That's even cool. I don't have no problem with that.
Right.
My problem is the two other people that was in that car had no injuries at all.
Bro, I know. I thought one of my folks was injured.
Not at all.
Oh shit.
So I have two other people. I can see one other person, but two don't have any injuries.
I mean,
You the only one.
He was in a bad position. I don't know.
How do you? To me, that
What?
spells.
Okay,
That spells he was in that car by himself.
What is the purpose? What is the motivation to do
I
something like
I
that?
don't know. That's the
Then
secret.
it doesn't make sense.
That's the
how I
secret.
feel.
None of it
It
makes
doesn't
sense.
make sense.
I don't really care. I'm not gonna get down to the
My
bottom
nose
of
is
it.
getting stuck
His
in
own
it.
wife
It
didn't
doesn't
understand what the fuck was
Yo,
going
did
on.
you see when they asked on TMZ? She was like, "Yes, Kevin is fine." She was real melancholy.
Yeah, because she didn't know what the fuck was going on, and plus she
Maybe
had.
she was just
and
very
plus she
young.
had-
Like, y'all got
that's a look
whole
of-
ass 3 kids and
That's
he
a
in the hospital
that's a
like,
look
what?
of this nigga is bullshitting. I don't know what the fuck you lying about. I don't like it, but he's hurt right now, so I'm gonna
There's
chill.
no point in
Right.
doing that.
He's hurt, so I'm gonna chill. That's what that is. I'm not finna sit there and be like, yo, nah, what you did? If a motherfucker back hurting, they could be paralyzed. That's serious. That's more serious than you trying to cheat on me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's more serious because y'all got kids. You know what I'm saying? But fam, that shit don't look right. You got two other people. Did you see the car?
Yeah, the car was totally fucked up.
So you mean to tell me two other people walked away clean, but you fucked up. But your security took you home. So that means you had time to do what? You had time to bring people in and you had time to bring people out.
True. So he just brought him out.
Come on, man.
Hey.
I
It makes sense. It makes
Hey,
yo.
I just follow the trails. I just follow the trails. I don't, all of that, I went home first, I called somebody in the ambulance hospital. I don't believe in none of that. I think if I was in an accident that hurt my motherfucking body and my neck,
My neck.
I'm not moving. Y'all finna come get me from where I'm at.
Hey man.
That's it. I can't do it. I don't understand it.
Hey,
It's just not, I don't understand it.
Hey, I feel your speculation. All I'm saying is
I hope he gets well.
Right, that's
I
all.
definitely do that.
That's all I'm saying.
Definitely hope he gets well.
Get well, brother.
But I think this is just a stretch lie right now. This is it.
Kev, brother, don't be lying about
This is Jussie Smollett.
Jussie
Part
Smollett.
two.
Don't be lying about shit,
This
man.
is Jussie Smollett Part 2. That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, you went in the car, you had a stunt man drive your shit, and then they said Kevin Hart,
Nah,
my
he
neck.
was driving. I think he was driving.
Yeah, because it was his car.
It's his car.
He just bought it.
You got and then on top of that, you got an old school. You got a classic.
Yeah. Why was just somebody else driving?
Who
with
is-
you in the passenger seat?
Thank
Right.
you.
No, hey, it makes sense.
Who else is gonna drive your car besides you?
You makes.
If you got to drive, I can see if you had you can have a 2020
Right.
Mercedes Benz. You don't give a fuck if your man drive that. Drive that, fam.
Right.
Live your life.
The old school.
But you got an old school classic.
Yeah.
The parts is hard to come by.
Right.
The mechanics to it is hard to come by. You mean to tell me you finna have your mans drive that?
Hey, I can't deny it.
Come on, man.
I can't deny it.
You finna have your mans drive that.
Well, you know, dude, I'll let you drive his car. I got it. You know that, right?
Bro.
You know, hey. You know
Me personally, I wouldn't. I'd be like, no, I'm not gonna drive that.
You try to tell me you ain't gonna drive?
No. If you got a 19, if you got a 1935
Monte Carlo T-top Cutlass, you're not gonna drive it for you if I say, Corey, you can drive.
Are you in the car?
Yeah.
Where you at?
I'm just saying, I've been drinking.
You been drinking.
Been drinking.
That's besides the point. Was there liquor in his system?
True.
Okay,
All right,
there's
hey.
no liquor in his system.
Hey. I'm just saying.
There are.
I'm just saying.
There are instances where yes.
All right. Yeah,
Okay, you went to the club with the class.
Right.
All right. I'll drive it home.
I'm just, you know.
But fam, come on, fam.
I feel you. Okay.
I'm laughing now.
Let's go to this Doja Cat. Have you seen her new video?
Doja Cat?
Yes. Have you seen that video? Featuring Tiger. I forgot what it's called, but I know them yams is out, and they look scrumptious. I'm sorry, ladies. Please forgive me. I am a man, and I will talk about this stuff. The yams was out. Why Toria looked like she drunk?
She drunk as shit.
She drunk as shit. She walked away.
Doja Cat is the one that did the move.
Yeah, the move.
I love that song.
She looking real scrumptious.
I love that song, yo.
Dude, you'll love this video too if you haven't seen it. Like,
Doja Cat thick as fuck.
Dude, wait till you see this video. Hey, you're live on right now?
Nah.
Go to that fucking video right now, fam. Go to that video right now. Just type in Doja Cat, you'll see her featuring Tiger. I'm telling you, like, yo.
Tiger low key. Tiger gonna be like #1 rapper in the world.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not bullshit.
No, I feel it. This nigga got hairline. His hairline came out of nowhere though. But I'm just saying.
That too. But he's consistent and he stays in the mix. Like no matter what you think about him, he stays dropping the album, dropping singles, and the singles don't be bad.
No, they don't. No, that's my shit.
They be streaming.
I got the song the last song he just did.
They stream though.
Yeah.
And they do good. Like he's not trash.
He called himself the something Lil Wayne. Like,
oh yeah.
That video he did with Lil Wayne.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I was kind of confused at the time. I was like, is he trying to
do
big
Lil
up
Wayne
Lil Wayne,
video?
or
Right.
is he trying to copy Lil Wayne?
Right.
I didn't know.
You know,
but he was trying to big up Lil Wayne.
Right.
So I'm cool with it.
It's dope. But this Doja Cat video though is yeah. But anyway, we gonna talk about the beef that's going on with Doja Cat's boyfriend. He's criticized on Twitter a lot because he's white, and you know a lot of us have a problem with, like, I'm not gonna front when Serena Williams started dating a white guy and got pregnant by him. I was kind of upset about it.
I was put off by that
because she was with Common. She was with Common, and you left have that. We don't know how it went down to her.
I'm put off with Serena completely.
Damn.
She went from all of that, you know, pro-black shit,
right?
And boom, here we go. You got
pregnant by a white dude.
Pregnant by a white man, got a whole baby by a white man.
Right.
So now, don't say nothing pro-black no more. You over there now.
You gonna come back here? Go ahead.
Like how they do at church, like pastor.
Go ahead.
Okay, so you may call me, you know, whatever you want to call me, but I feel like Serena Williams is very athletic.
Oh, very.
She's built a certain way.
She's scrumptious.
And I feel like, especially from the black community, she is very, fuck you. Don't look at me like that.
Hey,
she is very criticized by the way that she looks.
By black women.
And by black men too.
Oh, no.
You can't
Name one.
by black men and black. Come on,
black men who are gay.
Y'all are funny as fuck with y'all comments, but y'all still do it. The fuck, it does not.
I don't have no. Serena thick as fuck. She got a muscular build. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a problem for black women.
The guy
black women don't like it.
happens to find is what's good for her right now.
So she got pregnant by a dude that's good for her right now. So she has no excuse to stand with this motherfucker.
I know.
Wait.
I know one guy.
That's not saying that it's temporary. I'm saying that she found a guy who loves her graciously for all that she is, And you
You
know,
said
whatever.
Common didn't? You said Common didn't?
Well, maybe he didn't. I mean, his music is different from his personality.
Hey,
We had this conversation and this topic a while back now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Go.
We did. So I feel like, you know, from the guy that she's with, he embraced her in every way that possible that she needed to be embraced. And that, you know, he didn't try to change her. Not saying that Common tried to change her, but at the same time, y'all know good well we go on Facebook and we see a picture of Serena Williams and the fucking
Selena or Serena?
Serena.
Okay.
The comments are gonna be going ham on the way she looks, period.
That's a minority.
From men and women. No, but it's still there.
Wait, you mean in a
Like,
bad sense or a good
in a
sense?
bad
It's gonna be
sense.
bad. People look at
I know,
Beyonce
but
like she
she
ain't
found
shit.
a man who loves her and is gonna embrace her and knows how to handle
People look
all
at
of that.
Beyonce like she ain't shit. She ain't got no ass. She ain't got no hips. She corny. Blah blah blah.
Jay-Z knows exactly what to do with all of that. And
Okay.
this white boy knows what to do with exactly all of that. He put a baby in a
He
damn
can't.
and they can do all
Making
of
a
that.
baby don't mean nothing.
You know what?
Your dick work.
She's happy
That's
and
it.
shit. Whatever.
Your dick work.
Wait.
That's it.
Right.
She
Is she really happy?
happy.
Is she really happy?
Nah,
She's
she ain't
with her
happy.
baby.
Is she really
How
happy
you know
though?
she ain't happy? She
No, I'm just
posted
gonna ask the question.
She
Is she
posted
really
that
happy?
and said, I'm not happy. I wanted
You
to
can't-
say, but I don't know. I came home and
I'm
Man,
saying
you
this,
can't
yo.
do
I
Beyonce.
am not racist or nothing like that, but for me, I look, I felt some type of way.
coming from an interracial relationship, even though we're both minorities, I would say
That
It's
doesn't
not
count.
racial.
That don't count. That does not count.
It's just, no,
She's a black woman with
That
a
doesn't
white man.
count.
Motherfuckers are not
no, I'm talking
interracial.
about you.
That's not.
You
That doesn't count.
I know, but I know in the
You
beginning,
and a
I'm
Hispanic
not gonna
person
get
does not
personal.
count.
Wait, I'm not
That does
gonna
not
get personal.
count.
In the beginning, we did get a lot of backlash, but I'm saying
That's
if
stupid.
she's happy with who she's with right now.
She's not happy.
Then it's
I don't know.
Because she's losing.
I don't know.
She's going into these tournaments and she's losing. She's not happy.
She's
She's losing. When she was in a relationship with black men, she was winning. She was collecting trophies. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Hey, man, I got
She was collecting trophies. Ain't no trophy. She got that white meat and she dead now. She done.
He said
She's done.
I disagree.
Ain't no disagree. It's a fact.
But
She lost the last 2 tournaments.
Hey, listen,
You out of there,
she did
Selena.
lose.
You out of
No,
there.
When she was dating Common, she was winning.
She was winning.
I'm not gonna say.
But
she
you
was
gonna
winning.
base her relationship off her career though? What type of shit is that?
It's-
Maybe
what
she
you
just
mean?
maybe
It matters.
some shit.
It matters. Look
She
at
just
Kanye.
had a whole ass
I'm gonna bring up Kanye West. I don't like Kanye West, but let's
Yeah,
bring up
you do.
Kanye
Yeah,
West.
you do.
Okay, that's a
When
whole
Kanye
other
West-
story. The Kardashians
Hold up.
know how to
Hold
work.
up. Hold up. When Kanye West was in a black relationship, Buddy was putting out college dropout.
Any
Right.
black man
He
that
was
went
putting
into the
out
Kardashians
late
fucked up.
late
Come on now.
registration.
That's not
Right,
fair.
right.
That's
When
not
he
fair.
got with Amber Rose and he
That's
got
not
with
fair.
Kim
Kim Kardashian,
He
what was
changed.
he putting out?
They fucked
Ain't no
up
ways of
everybody.
heartbreak.
Ain't no ways of heartbreak.
Anybody
Even
who
though, hey, hold up.
Hold up.
Ain't no way the heartbreaks is cool.
Right.
But after that, because Amber Rose was a little black in her. She had a little black in
She
her.
had a couple of blacks in her. She had a couple of blacks in her.
Amber Rose had some black in her.
My
Yeah.
boy.
Kim Kardashian? Nah.
The
She from
Anyone
Cali.
who comes into
No,
the
she had no black
Kardashians
in there,
fucked
right?
up
She from
witches.
Cali.
She had
They all
Nick
get
Cannon.
Nah,
fucked
she
up.
from Cali though.
They all get
Right.
fucked up.
She ain't
Anybody-
had that.
No, any black man who comes into the Kardashians of coven witches and shit.
They get better.
They get fucked up. Come on now.
Hell!
Oh, Lamar Odom, brother.
Come on now.
What did Lamar Odom
all the
do?
way
He
up.
got worse.
Yeah.
You proving my point.
Oh, yeah.
You're proving my
Hey,
point.
but that's the
Yeah.
Kardashians. You can't.
You're proving
like
my point.
that. No, Kardashians are their own little entity within the.
Let's see what happened with Travis Scott.
Come
Let's
on
see what's
now.
gonna happen with him. He about to marry one.
Ugh.
He finna be on a downhill.
Look what happened.
That last
with
album was cool.
China.
His last album was a classic. I ain't gonna front. I don't even like Buddy.
Uncle
but
Daddy. Who's the
Huh?
guy that's becoming an Uncle Daddy now that married the sister? Now he's marrying the other mother.
The
or
father.
whatever.
Who? Caitlyn Jenner?
The father?
No, not Caitlyn.
The father.
Jenner.
The only one. The father, the only one who could be Uncle Daddy and cousin, goddammit. What are you
Uncle
talking
Grandpa.
about? He Uncle, Auntie, and Grandma. He Auntie, Uncle, and Grandma.
Hey, man.
That's the only one. So what are you talking about? What you talking about right now?
There was a guy who married one of the cousins or something.
Who?
And I don't remember the
Is he
story.
black?
Yes.
Okay.
He married. No, he was in a relationship and he had a baby or something like that with one of the sisters, and he got in that relationship and he went with somebody else within the family. So now he's like an uncle daddy situation.
You going deep
Oh,
to
shit.
rabbit hole? I don't know about that.
Y'all don't know about that?
No.
Nah,
Comments. Tell me who the fuck.
I don't know about that one.
Tell me who the fuck. The man that married within the family had a baby or something like that, had a relationship.
It's
and
only
then
a
they
few
dated
men.
somebody
All of the
else.
men are black.
All of them.
So it's Travis Scott, it's Kanye West,
I'm gonna look this shit up.
Tristan Thompson.
Tristan Thompson.
He a baby dead. I don't know if he with us
Hold
yet.
on.
and who else? All of them black.
No, they all.
OJ?
No. What's her face?
Situation.
Black China.
Oh yeah, Black China. Well, Rob.
She
Yeah.
a female.
But she played Rob.
Yeah. She played Rob.
But
She played
no,
Rob.
it's a person who married a sister and then went with a cousin or something like that, and now he's within the family.
Damn, I ain't know about that, brother.
I'm
Point
looking
blank.
shit
Hey,
up.
bottom line, Serena Williams, you over there now, fam. I
Right.
don't support nothing you do. If you lose, I'm clapping.
I'm not
Fuck
even
you talking about.
I'm not even gonna front. I'm with Duke on that. You know
If
what
you
I'm
lose,
saying?
I'm clapping.
I know we're gonna be some backlash, but hey, it's just our opinions and how we feel.
Venus-
Understand
Venus-
and respect.
I don't know about Venus.
Now Venus over there, well, she chilling, doing her thing.
Okay. I don't
'Cause
know about
she
Venus.
ain't even as big as her sister.
Yeah, she not. But
Everybody check
I
for
still
her.
support Venus.
Yeah, right.
I support Venus
Yeah,
more than I would Serena. And Serena was just in a fucking video with Beyonce
Yeah.
doing a lemonade shit. It's twerking. Like, how's you twerking? You got a white boyfriend.
I ain't gonna front.
White people don't know about
I
twerking.
like that shit though. I ain't gonna front. That
I
shit-
did.
Yeah, that
I did
shit-
too. I like
like
Serena.
that shit.
It's-
Bro, I was a fan of Serena.
But no, I think it was with Tiger, no? Yeah.
I feel yeah,
Tiger?
It was with
yeah,
Tiger.
Yeah, Tiger. Yeah.
Nah, that's over with.
No, but it was still with
No.
Wait,
Tiger was with Black China.
No,
And then Tiger went with the little one. With the
Travis
princess.
Scott is with.
Travis Scott is with her now.
Yeah.
Tiger ain't got no kids with them. He ain't got no
No, but
connection with
he
them.
was still like within the family.
Nah, he ain't got no connection with them.
Oh, fuck you. That's what it is.
Black China was.
Tiger was with Kylie.
Nah, Black
or
China's his
something
baby
like
mama.
that. You know what?
Black China's his baby mama. He got with what's her name, Kylie, and then Kylie got with Travis.
Tiger and ex-Black China spawned King Cairo. He'll be half-brother to Rob and China's unborn child. Tiger then becomes the uncle to Cairo's new half-sibling by virtue of Rob and Kylie's sibling relationship.
Right.
So he is like an uncle-daddy situation.
We told
Between
you.
Black China and
Man, let's move on.
Listen, no, we told you got track. We talking about Doja Cat. Doja Cat's boyfriend.
yeah, tell
Like,
me
I don't
about
even
that.
Let's we're gonna get back to the
Those are half
Kardashians.
white probably
But-
herself, man.
But yeah, she half white. So that's the thing.
I don't
Like,
care about
so Doja Cat's boyfriend is being criticized on Twitter because he's a white guy.
Say that.
Doja
Why
Cat
not?
is thick as fuck. She her
Yeah, she got a
ass
fat
is
ass.
ridiculous. She got yams out the ass.
Yeah,
literally.
white too.
And yeah, she half white.
With a white boyfriend. I don't care.
But he's a musician. His name is
He
Johnny.
said, "I don't care, I
His name
was
is
still
Johnny Utah. And you know what I'm saying?
Johnny Utah.
Johnny Utah.
The
And,
whitest name
and
you
the
can
tweets,
have.
the tweets that went to Doja Cat was Doja Cat sweet juicy mango cakes really getting smashed to smithereens from a white man. This world is evil.
I mean, hey,
And
they
here-
know how to clap it too. I'm just
Mango
saying.
cheeks.
Mango cheeks. Hey, here's another tweet. Here's another
Hey,
tweet.
mango
He said,
cheeks. I'm
Doja-
using that one. I'm using mango cheeks.
I know, right? Here's another one. Doja Cat like white men. She out of here. Here's another one. Doja Cat move like Doja white man's whore. Am I right, Flap?
Come
Am
on
I
now.
right, fellas? Like that's kind of disrespectful. Like,
It's disrespectful.
it's-
Like it's one thing to say you don't support her, you
Right.
don't do that.
Don't say
come
you
on,
work on
man.
right, so you get
Yeah,
back
come
up.
on, man.
Nah,
you know what I'm
That's
saying?
too much.
I don't give a fuck. Like
that's
too
where
much.
we draw the line.
Because I think she like all men. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. I
And
mean,
it just happened to be
but-
one that clapped her cheeks correctly. I mean, come on.
I'm not finna
but
agree
you
with
know,
that.
but the thing is, like Serena, like really, like she was with. All you know is that she was with Kanye, and then all of a sudden they not with together, and then a few months later she with this white dude. She end up being engaged or whatever, and end up being pregnant. by him.
Maybe Common didn't know what he wanted, and this dude
Common
knew
said so
exactly what
on,
the fuck he wanted.
Common said.
Like the fuck, I'm not about to wait all the time.
Common was like on Jada Pickett's red table thing, saying that you know he was like really messed up over you know women or whatever, but now he's at the point in his life where he wants to settle down. I guess you're right. I guess you're
It's too
right. I
late.
guess he didn't want to settle down with Serena.
If she
You know what I'm
found somebody, or
Right.
somebody found her,
You know what I'm
who
saying?
was ready
But-
to wipe that off.
But for me, you know,
Right.
for me, you know what I'm saying, I just think I'm not a racist dude. I have no problem with it, but like Serena, maybe it's immaturity in me. I don't know. You know, I just feel like this white dude don't know what to do with all that ass. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? I think you know, this white dude don't know, but I guess he holds it down because he got her pregnant. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I
it's
don't
not
know.
only that he got her pregnant, that
But he
doesn't
got holding it
solidify
down.
a relationship, but he's definitely doing something right.
Right,
I mean,
you know what I'm
that
saying?
man, you know,
And that's I
that
guess that's
Carmen
immaturity.
wasn't doing right. It has nothing to do with race. It's just she
Right.
found the one who was right for her, who was ready for all that she had to give.
Right, you know, and I agree with you on that. You know what I'm saying? But that,
Yes.
no, that's it. That's just the immaturity.
And just saying it doesn't have anything to do with clapping cheeks. I mean, that is part of
Them clap, the mango, them sweet,
that-
juicy mango
It does have
cheeks.
something to do with it, but you know, he pulled all the right strings in her heart,
I guess.
her mind, and
You know.
her career, and everything else that made her go for it. So yes, yay, Serena Williams,
Yeah.
and your baby, and your white
You know,
boy.
I mean, if she still,
Yes.
you know, if she still do anything, I mean, I will support her because she is a black queen. You know what I'm saying?
And
But
she
you know,
has
it's just,
great credibility
I
within her.
I just truly think like with us being black men, like we just feel that way. Like white men been raping our women forever, for 400 years or whatever, and we just feel like, yo, you want to go back.
It's a different
You want to go back to the, yeah, it is a different time. It's 200, 300, 400 years. And this is so, and I feel that way a little bit, not a lot, a little bit that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want to go to, you know, you feel like a lot of black girls want to say, hey, I'm going to go, I see a lot of females on Facebook saying, hey, I want to go back to a black man, I mean, to a white man that's going to do me right. Like
And
black
see,
man
that's
don't do
where
nothing
they're
right.
never going to find true happiness, because it's not about race, it's about who's going to do for you exactly what you need at the time.
But is it truly about that? Because some,
It's
because I think
not. I feel like
a lot of our race or outside of our race or whatever that's not white feel that it's they need to do to the race or whatever, that they want to go outside of their race and go to a
No.
white person. That's just me.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, growing up, I had my fair share of black men.
Totally.
And I've had, you know, white boyfriends. I've had Hispanic boyfriends. The Hispanic happened to work for me. Don't go looking for race. A dude is gonna cheat on you no matter what his fucking race is.
I do
Whether
agree with that.
he's black,
I agree
white,
with that.
Mexican, whatever, he's gonna cheat. He's still gonna do whatever the fuck his flaw is.
Right.
It does not matter his race.
Right.
If you go out looking for race, prepared to be freaking flabbergasted or disappointed, because it does not matter your race. It depends on who is ready for you right now,
Right.
and who is willing to give you what you need right now, and that you're able to stick with. All this, you know, I'm gonna go with a white boy because they seem more, you know, in touch with their feelings or whatever.
I honestly think that a lot of
All these black men who are going with white women because it's like, oh, you know, I'm into anime and shit. Black women thought that was like
No,
stupid
I honestly
or,
think
you know,
about-
whatever. Like, fuck that.
For the past couple years, I've honestly thought that, and I feel this way, that a lot of us, like a lot of black men, a lot of white women go with the opposite race towards our own race because they're trying to get back at us because like, yo, you ain't treating me like shit, so they're gonna treat me better than you treat me.
That's a whole ass personal problem.
No.
Yeah, no,
but
I get
that's just how I feel. 'Cause I think
No,
a lot
I
of black
100%
women, because I've heard and seen on Facebook, like I'm gonna date outside my race. I'm gonna date somebody white because you niggas don't know how to treat me right.
No.
And then some dudes say, yo, I'm gonna go with an Asian girl or a white girl because the only one to do is just be submissive to me and suck my dick, right? You know what I'm saying? That's just what I
And
see.
that is all
But
fucked
do
up
I feel
within
that
itself.
way? I don't know. Like you said, anybody out of the race gonna cheat. regardless.
Yeah, they
You know
gonna
what
do
I'm
it.
saying?
No, it's not only about cheating, but they're gonna do what the fuck their flaw is, no matter what.
Right.
I
Like
think
it
it's
does not matter.
I think it's all
Damn.
think
You
it's
motherfucker
all
won't let me do
fucking-
live no more.
Yeah, mine cut out a few times.
I think it's all like a appreciation thing. Like it's deeper than just
It
a
is.
person's
Ethnicity or race.
ethnicity or
whatever.
personality. I think it's deeper than that. For black people, I think it's deeper than that. Even for white people, if I was to look at the other side of the coin, because I think white people are told not to not to go to the black side, not to do this for the black people and do that, all that other shit.
Heck, there's this post that's so funny.
But
Sorry.
but as far as like black people goes, I think we got a lot of negative stipulations and stereotypes towards us to the point where we don't even want to fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's
Like
true. 100%.
like as far as relationships go and like interracial shit goes, like there should be no issues with who you want to be with.
Right.
As far as like whether it's white, black, Hispanic, Asian, whatever. There shouldn't be no issue.
Right.
But as far as black people, we feel like as though we've been through so much, you know what I'm saying, as a whole. Not individually, not black women and black men individual. It's everybody. Every black man and black woman has been through something terrifying or negative from the other side. So in a sense, we feel like if you go to that other side, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so it shouldn't be like that. But unfortunately, it is. And when black people want to find a mate, I feel like it's not more. I feel like it's not that they don't want to be with a black person. I think it's more so that they just want the better path for themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like they don't want to deal with the negative stipulations or views that come with being with another black person. Like they don't want to deal with all that negative shit. They don't want to climb from the bottom to the top. They don't want to do all that shit. They want to just go from whatever they are at now and move on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the type of feel that I get from it. Like I don't really know, but I don't know. I just think black people just got an issue with like.
So,
Got a question, Pence.
so
With all of that.
you probably said it earlier. Being that you are in a racial relationship and you are engaged to in a racial, to a Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Like, where do you stand as far as like what we're saying? Like we had like, I don't have a problem with it, but for other people out there in the world, what do you say to them about like, oh, she's a black girl with Mexican? We know how Mexicans and Puerto Ricans, we know how some of them feel about don't date outside your race.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about those stereotypes or those?
I feel like you have the completely opposite. You have the wrong idea. Because when I found my fiance, I didn't go out looking for a Mexican or I didn't go out looking for someone outside my race. It just happened.
Right.
And that's what a lot of these situations are with Serena Williams and a lot of other people. It just fucking happened. You found someone that made you happy. Now, verbatim, it happened to be outside your race, but you found someone who finally fucking act right. And you found someone who finally fucking got and understood what you needed in your dating life and your relationship life.
Right.
So I feel like if you go out there purposefully.
Can't even talk.
Shut up. If you go out
You sound like a fucking.
fuck you. If you go out purposefully looking for someone outside your race, then prepare to be disappointed. Because like I said before, it does not matter if you're Indian, if you're Muslim, whatever your religion is, whatever your race is, if you're white, if you're Chinese, Japanese, or whatever, they're gonna do what the fuck they're gonna do no matter what their race is.
Right.
If they're gonna cheat, they're gonna fucking cheat. If they're gonna be a lazy ass fuck, they're gonna be a lazy ass fuck no matter what. Like, it does not matter, So go out there looking for a different race that, they seem so much better on TV or social media or whatever.
That's my
and you
point.
go find you a white boy
On
that's
TV.
still a fuck boy.
That's my
and
point.
that
Right.
and all this other
So you
shit.
saying everybody
You're
follow
gonna
what's on
be
TV.
disappointed.
On TV, it's
Right.
a different story.
So TV is what's fucking
But in
half of y'all
reality-
motherfuckers up.
No.
in reality,
Pornhub is fucking y'all up.
Nah,
Oh, no,
motherfucking
no.
these TV
But-
shows, whatever
but-
TV shows these people watching, these black people watching, is fucking them up. These females is watching these shows where white men are just swooping black women off their feet, and it's like, oh yay,
no,
you know what I'm saying?
Like
right, it's not like that.
Right.
At all. People are everyone has their own fucking flaw, you know? And even then, and I'm gonna be the one to say it, some black women out here looking for white men are finding those white men who think that black women are a fetish.
Yeah.
And
That's not a good idea.
And they feel like black women are the thing and that they're exotic and oh, your hair and I love it. And you know, if you go into a relationship wearing a wig and they're like, no, let me embrace your like natural hair. Let me embrace your Nigerian roots or whatever the fuck. You know, some really fucked up shit. A perfect example is that one episode of Atlanta.
I've been trying to look at it, I haven't got a chance to.
Oh, well, there was an episode of Atlanta where his girlfriend, I think it was in the first season, where his girlfriend was mixed or something like that, and her mom was dating a white guy, and the white guy was all like, oh yeah, embrace her Africanness, and which part of Africa did you come from? And then I was like, I don't fucking know, you guys embrace that shit. Like, you know, like that's what I'm talking about. Like, you know, you may not always, don't go in and thinking that the first guy, white guy, or Indian or Muslim or whatever the fuck Chinese guy that you find is going to be there, because you have to fill out that person for yourself. You have to get to know them first. Because they
Why not get to know black people first?
Yes, and that too. Because they may see you as nothing but a big ass fetish and some exotic African, Nigerian, Millennium queen or whatever the fuck. Or white women may look at black guys like, oh my god, this big king, he's muscular, you know, the black guys got big dicks and all this other shit. And you may be fairly disappointed.
We really do.
We definitely do.
You
We
may
really
be
do.
fairly disappointed, my boy.
Hey, look,
find what's right for you. Is my main point.
Hold that thought. Oh, my live is tripping right now on Instagram.
Yeah, my shit kept fucking up.
Mine went off.
Oh well.
I think it's a time limit.
Yeah.
YouTube.
So check it, YouTube. Another giveaway. You know, like I said earlier, if y'all can answer the question, where did me and Duke meet? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get one of these. It's an extra large, so you'll get one of these. Black Love, like the 90s.
Y'all better hurry up, because I'm going to take some of this merch.
Yeah, with Lorenz Tate and Nia Long from Love Jones on it. Shout out to Indigenous Royalty. You know what I mean? And then
we've been knowing each other. Here's a hint. We've been knowing each other for 20 plus years.
Long ass time. And this the one Duke like. So if you like this mall, get this some bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you.
I need that.
You know what I'm saying? Because Duke a skinny motherfucker, so he can fit this some bitch. So if you want it,
I'm thick with it.
Don't say that shit. Don't say that. That's nasty.
I'm thick with it though.
That's nasty. But I feel you, Toria. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
do what's right for you.
Yeah, do what's right for you.
For another race, prepared to be disappointed. Shit. Well,
it's a lot of people. It's a lot of females out there disappointed in the other side.
Yeah, unfortunately.
They don't let you know that.
You're supposed to be nice and emotional and listening to me, and you're just out playing video games and fighting the shit up schools and shit.
Ain't shit wrong with playing video games. Stop being a hater.
Oh, my bad. I was supposed to go there. No, nothing. Hi.
Hater.
Hi, YouTube.
Hater.
Hey, you guys for
hater.
Thumbs up. Can't see it.
Hey, that I tell you that Duke is 6'8", a piece of shit. All right, cool.
And he has questions. Don't you have questions?
I have questions. Yeah, I have a question.
You know what? I have a question, but it's not my question. It's something that was said on another podcast that I think is real deal Holyfield. Okay. This may take away from all the enjoyment that y'all probably have and maybe make y'all think even more. This question.
We're here to work your brain.
Really, and I ask y'all this question: why does it take white oppression for a black person to be proud of who they are? Why? You know what I'm saying?
Complacency.
I need to drink some water.
Complacency.
We're complacent.
Black people get complacent.
You know what I'm saying? Why
black people feel like
we feel obligated?
No, we feel comfortable. We get comfortable too fast.
Right.
I just think black people, first of all, we're not all together as is right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when the other side, because there's two sides of black people. It's the woke side and it's the non-woke side. And those two parts coming together is hard to do. But if you kill a black young man or young woman in the middle of the street in cold blood, then you have a mixture of the two. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just sad that it has to come to that. You know what I'm saying? It has to come to that.
It's something.
It's either that.
Would you say it's something that we're used to because, you know, 400 plus years or whatever of oppression? We're like, you know, hey.
If we're not getting the press, it's like we get lackadaisical. We don't support each other.
Right.
We don't go to, if somebody says they have an event or they have an opening, nobody's sharing that information.
No.
Nobody, none of that. It's sad. It's fucking sad. But you look at white people, or you look at anybody else, you look at, let me take Arabs, for instance, or the Middle Eastern, whatever they want to be called. I don't know, I'm ignorant to that. But let's say they got a 7-Eleven opening up, or they got a fucking, and I'm not being funny because they do open up convenience stores. Let's say they got a convenience store opening up. They're gonna promote the shit out of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're gonna promote that. They're gonna pass that around. Hey, they got a convenience store opening up, and they're gonna support that. They got a gas station opening up. Like whatever the case may be, they're gonna support it. And then when that gas station blows, I don't want to use that word.
Yeah, don't say that. Don't say that.
When the gas station gets successful, they're going to put that money back, whatever side money that they got put away. They're going to give that to the next person in line.
Ooh,
right.
That's what to say about that.
Like if I'm 30 some years old and I got a gas station and my gas station after 2 or 3 years finally makes, let's say $10,000, I can throw away $10,000. They're going to give that $10,000 to their little cousin who's 27, 28 years old. Here you go. Yeah, here goes your gas station or your convenience store, your clothing store, whatever you want to do. Here you go. Black people, we don't have that.
No. But when does it start? Because we need to do that.
I have something.
Where it starts,
I'm sorry.
Where it starts, I don't know. I'm gonna be quick. But where it starts, I don't know. But at the same time, we don't have that luxury.
Right.
Because we don't have that system in place yet.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So we can't really go off of that yet. We have to have a few people, a few families, or whatever the case may be. We have to have that system in place. It may take 4, 5 to 10 years, but we gotta start having that mentality. Like
100%.
it's not just us. Like we gotta live for our children's children. We gotta live for our communities. Like once we start doing that, then we can start being respected from the outside people.
Right.
Then these police will start looking at us like something we shouldn't be killing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we shouldn't be coming in here and trying to kill these people because they're worth something. The only reason why these cops is, shooting us left and right is because the only thing they see is us killing each other, us robbing, even though that's not our fault.
Right.
I won't say it's completely our fault.
Oh,
The media is part of that too. You only showing one side of our community.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like that's all they see from their end. You know what I'm saying? If we don't give them that type of energy, then we get different energy in return. So that's all I had to say about that.
We can't say Toria, I'm sorry.
Ooh, my God. So.
Yeah.
Bouncing off of what Duke said.
Don't bounce.
Shut up. I feel like, and this conversation was had numerous times before, where the reason why we're not giving to our family or the reason why we're not building generations is because...
Speak your mind! Not your booty shine!
Oh shit. Okay, let me sit up on this. Oh, fuck. Okay. So I feel like the reason why we're not adding to our generations, or passing down, or making helping out each other. Period, is because we are very materialistic.
That's who.
We are. I would say I wouldn't go and say it's 100%, but I would say we are
a lot of percent. 80%.
70%.
80.
80%.
Yeah.
81% materialistic. Where it's like, okay, well, fuck y'all, fuck the rest of y'all niggas. I'm good, I'm moving on. I'm getting me this mansion. I'm giving me this pointless ass statue that I don't need. I'm getting me because when you grow up from a certain standpoint of poverty, or you didn't have much, once you actually get money, you don't know how to act. You don't know how to manage your money. You don't know how to fucking invest and make that shit last. All you know is that,
I would say it's like, not everybody. Some people know how to use their money right. Why?
Yeah, some people do. But I'm talking about as far as the issue that some of us don't.
Right. True.
I wouldn't say us, but us black.
You do, right?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
You do, right?
Personally.
Duke's stupid.
Guy does.
Duke's stupid. Nah. Look at his face.
Do you know how to manage your money, sir?
Do I know how to manage my money?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know how to manage your money, sir?
Always, yes.
I know how to manage my money. What little money I have, but I know how
But
to
I still want to live life.
Right.
I don't knock.
I
Look,
mean, that's true.
I don't knock people who want to have like a Gucci purse or a fucking Fendi watch or Rolex watch. I don't knock people that want to do that.
Right.
I really don't. My only thing is that there are other things to do with your money, like invest. Investing is a good idea.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you can invest in yourself and put your money towards something that you could build for yourself and for other generations, like your family, shit like that.
Exactly. But some of us get too caught up in, materialistic shit, like I said.
True.
Materialistic as far as, there was a, I guess, documentary or something I was watching. What's the guy's name? 2 Chainz?
2 Chainz!
Not coming at his character, but it is a great characteristic that a lot of people who don't have this experience have, where he takes a lot of pride in his chains. Spending as far as $50,000, $100,000, a whole lot of fucking money that could pay off my student loans, just saying. That could pay off my student loans on a chain. And it's like, what is the pride? Like, I want to know the backstory. Like, I want to know your mindset in getting the chain. What does this chain mean for you? Does it represent, you breaking away from the poverty that you came from? Does it break away from... I mean, I understand his persona, and I'm not saying, rich people to just spend all their money on the poor and homeless and all this other shit. But I also want to know, us as people, as building, it is okay to treat yourself, but from the outside looking in, like the whole point of this conversation, it doesn't look good.
I mean,
go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say
Cute, the way y'all did that.
it's not cute. Don't say that no more.
That was so like
Where's the
on
Pisces
point.
thing,
That was
though?
so on point the way y'all just said
Okay,
that.
that's better. I think you can say that about the top 1%ers also. You know what I'm saying? Like rappers, and this is the thing. This is why I wish Jay-Z was a topic right now.
It's not even rappers.
But no, it is rappers. Because you mentioned the rappers, so I'm gonna shoot this from a rapper's perspective. But rappers are like the catalyst for movements of black people, like black movements. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they have to put themselves out there. And yes, they do rock the chains, or they talk about the newest cars and all that shit, or what flights they done took, or what they done bought. But at the same time, like, we also, nowadays, we look at what these rappers have done for the community.
Yes.
And there's plenty of them out there that are doing for their community.
100%.
It just so happens that some of them are not doing for the community that we are in.
Yeah.
Like 2 Chainz does do for his community in Atlanta. T.I. does for his community in Atlanta. Jay-Z does for his community in New York. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Puffy in New York. Chicago? Kanye, where you at?
He did do like a
He came in for the church service.
Moving on.
He was like, yo, this is my city. Watch this.
Right.
He walked through the crowd of a lot of people.
Right, he did that.
And he had his Bible in his hand.
He did that. He did that. Yeah.
Hey, for those that don't know, Duke is not a Kanye fan anymore. At all, man.
But my point is that these rappers who do also rock chains and drive the newest cars, they do provide for their communities. Even the ones that are not as successful in the rap game, like a what's his face, Love and Hip Hop. What's his name?
Joe Budden?
No, not Stevie J. Waka Flocka.
Oh.
He does for his community.
Yeah.
Also another guy who wasn't as successful but is still a well-known name. From Houston. What's his name? He did the. Goddamn, what's his name? Slim Thug.
Slim Thug.
Slim Thug. He does for his community. It's guys out there that do. You know, they bring back to their community.
Right.
Mike, Killer Mike. He does for his community. Like we can go on and on.
Oh, that's
But
right.
my thing,
what do you have against Killer Mike?
I don't know.
His Netflix show was really good.
But my thing is that there are 1%ers out there that do not do shit at all. And these motherfuckers make billions.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers now when Notre Dame, the cathedral went down in the burning, in the fire, they put up so much money so fast to build another one. Like within the day, not even in 24 hours. It was in like 2 hours. Like, oh shit, this going up? Here goes 17 million. But Amazon is burning. Where they at?
Right.
Africa is burning. Where they at?
That's the crazy.
They don't know
care. Africa is burning its ass off, and y'all motherfuckers care about the Amazon.
It's people. It's mass shootings. It was mass shootings every other week in America.
Right.
Where the fuck was these people at? They're not providing. They're not even providing money for funerals.
Right.
None of these politicians do shit in America. Nothing. Anytime it's a problem like, oh, let's save the wildlife, or there's a community in fucking Brazil that needs some money, some fucking medicine or something.
What was that one where
they big that up?
They
don't do nothing in America.
And the dude would help his church instead of letting people come in.
That was in America. That was last year. That was this year.
Was it this year?
Yeah, that was the white
shit like that.
The white preacher. What's his name?
I don't know.
In Texas. Texas.
I don't know.
I forgot his name. Yeah, I forgot his name.
Joel Osteen.
Osteen, yeah.
To be continued.
He didn't do shit. It took him forever to open that door. No, he got a dry ass fucking church.
He said, I forget what he said. The reason why he had opened his doors.
Man, church dry as fuck.
The floors just got done, and you know.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the floors. Yeah.
There's people out there dying. They ain't got no food, no water, no clean water.
It's hot.
All they want is some place to sleep for the night. Maybe 2. Come on, man. He part of the 1%ers too. He in that bracket.
Yeah,
I think.
It's Joel Osteen.
By now, he in that bracket. If your church worth 20 million, what you think you worth? Come on, man. This world backwards, man.
It's already fucked up in itself to put that price on a church. Like you're forgetting.
Church.
Yeah, exactly. It's a church where everyone
God's words is
welcome
free.
no matter what.
God's words are
and so
free.
you're gonna put all this investment and money into a church where it's like you build an investment off of.
Right.
That's already like a what is it?
God is in everybody, man. I don't care what no.
You know what? I told this
hypocrisy within itself.
I told this dude in my gig. I said, yo, I'm a god.
He laughed at you.
This motherfucker, he's a white dude. This dude looked at me and said, what do you mean? He's like, you're not God.
Yeah.
I said, dude, you don't understand what I'm saying, dude. I'm a god, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking you to praise to me or whatever. I said, I'm a god, dude. You know what I'm saying? He's a white dude. Like, he don't understand what I mean by that.
God isn't everybody.
Right.
Man. God made you out of His image. So
And that's not. And that's,
so you can't tell me you don't think some of His flaws and even His great abilities are inside of you.
right.
I've seen people make art, like literal like faces and murals out of just using the sunlight
Right.
as fire to burn into a
Yeah, I
portrait.
seen that. Yeah.
Bro, that shit don't come. That shit ain't just. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that just don't come on to
man.
anybody.
That shit just don't happen.
Right.
I done seen people make artwork out of like crazy shit. I done seen people do death-defying things, like people run into burning buildings, saving people, jumping from like 4 stories up and surviving, just to get up and say, "Yo, I did it for my family."
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, that type of courage don't come from you just being a regular 9-to-5 robot, human robot. That shit don't come from that. That's inside of you. That's God's work.
That's deep stuff.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? See, y'all, we came back this time. We hit y'all motherfuckers a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get to some stupid shit now.
Yeah, let's get some dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? Dude, what you got on your mind?
Funeral sex.
Dude, yeah.
Oh, y'all want to talk about funeral sex?
It's always a funeral sex.
All right, so check it out. So this is not what y'all think. So I had a moment one time, right, where it was like a lot of death going on. It wasn't personal death;
Right.
it was just death around me,
Right.
and people that I don't know. So I don't have no real feelings towards it. But I was thinking like, damn, when I get older, like if I'm in my 70s, 80s, you know what I'm saying? God wouldn't I live that long?
Right. You
Well,
will.
let's just say I get to that age and I'm seeing people around me die. Females that I may have had some relations with. Like, so do I look, so when I'm like 70 or whatever, however old, you know what I'm saying? Do I look in the casket and be like, yo, I used to fuck the shit out of shorty?
Yeah! Yeah!
Like that's like damn, like yo, she used to take dick to the back of the neck, like damn, she did the shit.
Yeah!
Okay.
Like so that was my whole idea or my whole like
That's a whole
moment.
different fucking idea of what we
So
thought.
I just had a thought about like damn, like funeral, like at a funeral, like is that gonna pass through my head? Cause that'll stop me from crying. Like if I'm sitting there like yo, damn, she helped the nigga out. You know what I'm saying? Like that one time. She hooked me up with the you know what I mean? But she used to take dick to the back of the neck.
Hey, different
like,
strokes,
damn.
different folks. Hey, you never know.
Like
You know
yeah,
what I'm
like damn, like what do I say? What do I think? Like that was just on my brain at the time, man. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel.
I ain't got nothing to say to that. Cause I ain't never done no shit like that.
I never been
Only
to
in
a
Duke's
funeral,
mind.
so I don't know what
But
the
if
fuck.
if any of the females I did have relations with and you happen to do that, I just may think of that.
If y'all think if I'm in my casket and y'all think like, damn, that nigga, yeah, he put it down. You know what I'm saying? Like he did his thing. Like okay, cool.
No.
Like just give me you know what I'm saying? Give me a kiss on my forehead or something. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving.
Like you're dead.
Like damn, when he cry. I'm just saying, like, am I gonna look at the lady's husband and be like, yo, high five, bro. I already know what she was on back there. You know what I'm saying? She was the shit. Like, do we do that? Or no, do we just keep it in the tuck? Do we just wait till we get to heaven and be like, yo, how you doing? I remember, this Jesus got a back room though.
Like God, yo, you need to have your business,
This is on a whole
Yeah, there's some new. Hey, there's some new stuff.
That's just what was on my mind, like, cause we all gonna get older one day. So that's all that was on my mind.
I'm freezing myself. Cryogenic. Michael Jackson supposed to be.
I'm still in my prime.
Yeah, you ain't got long.
She disrespectful as a motherfucker for that shit, though. You know what I'm
You
saying?
ain't got long.
Like,
You got a few more years.
Yo, after 28.
28?
After 26, though, it's down fucking here.
About 28, you gonna be looking like, you gonna be looking at yourself
I'm
like,
40
shit.
years old.
I'm
I gotta
already
make some
feeling
changes.
that way, so goddamn it, I'm going through it. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Whatever. Have another giveaway. Have another giveaway. Hey, here's another Black Love, like the 90s, Dwayne Wade,
Yes.
Whitney. Yo. Where?
Hey, so how many? Oh my fucking.
No. How did me and Duke meet? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck with us. Like, we try to make it easy as fuck for y'all so y'all can get this.
I see the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah.
Hey,
real talk. Dwayne Wade loves Chicago Bulls.
So my thing is, how many? He had 2 girlfriends, didn't he?
No, he just had Whitney, but he had other females, but he really wanted Whitney. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
I wasn't into different strokes. I mean,
it's a different stroke. Hey, it's getting cold real soon, and I know
90s.
this is it's
what
pink,
size is that?
but it's coming to America.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to fuck with this. Get with this. You know what I'm saying? Dude or female, it's a large.
What the fuck does it say?
It's a large.
Extra large.
Look at that. Look at that,
Yes.
man. Y'all need to rock with this. This is dope. I wish I could fit this some bitch. Like, I
What size is that
can't.
one?
This is a large.
I can
Y'all
wait
need to
for
get
that.
with this, man. Get with this. You know what I'm saying? Indigenous royalty, man. Fuck with them on Instagram,
Yeah,
man.
they coming up too.
They coming up for real, man. Like, y'all need to fuck with them, for real. Like, yo, we giving these away.
Yes.
Free 99 is something that y'all can have in y'all closet. And if y'all don't wear it, Duke show enough what he wants that shirt.
I'm taking it.
He wants it. Toria want that shit.
I'm gonna wear it.
I can't fit because I'm losing weight, but I'm fat still. But I'm getting it.
I already got a hoodie. I done hit him up about a shirt.
You know.
So
I want a
I'm
hoodie.
on it.
Y'all wanna see me in
Why don't you wear the pink one if
Yeah,
nobody
I
come
want
get
to
this
get
pink joint? Where did me and Duke meet? How long have me and Duke known each other? Like, those 2 questions that y'all can ask. Hit us up on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with us. That's if you know our Facebook. Instagram,
Fuck yeah.
Preppyboi for life. Duke, he changed his shit. Duke, tell me your Instagram.
Dukenodevils.
Don't know what that means. Toria, tell me your Instagram. Toria's still looking up after a whole
There's a
year.
lot of people-
She's still looking up her shit.
PeachyT93.
What's that creature? That's Toria.
Fuck you guys. I need another drink.
I need another
You think, hey, you know where it's at? Yeah, I'm saying, what you say, Duke?
Nah, I was just saying,
Nah.
Dukenodevils, that's the new shit. It was March 1st.
He done fucked me up. Like, I've been
It
hitting
was.
this nigga for March 1st.
It was March 1st _ Pisces 2nd. I had to change it up to a little some more simple. Dukenodevil.
Ain't shit simple than that.
And yeah, y'all, get on there.
You know mine's just simple. Preppyboi for life. PREPPYBOI, the number 4 LYFE. These 2
He
women
said
shit
simple
different.
though.
It's simple. It's simple.
He had to put the number 4. He had to tell you the number 4.
Because too many of us got
spelled with the
4.
Y, y'all. Just so you know.
You see the silence? You see the silence? But hey,
Fuck
yo,
y'all.
is that it? We got some more shit to talk
No,
about?
that ain't it. The
Nah,
fuck?
that's it.
What you got, Tori? Cause you had some shit.
We got a lot of shit, but we should save it.
You want to save it for the next episode?
Yeah, we can save some of this shit.
You see, I do just take shit and just fuck that shit. Like, want to talk about it? Don't look at me. Look at him.
I just have one question.
What's the question? What's up?
We can do one more off of it if you want, or whatever you about to say.
Damn.
As long as it's important.
You need to go. You should not pass unless Sir Duke tells you so.
You shall not.
You shall not pass. I drink some more moonshine.
My staff is my.
Let's go. More moonshine.
My staff is my.
Oh, we ain't doing another shot of that shit. That's man.
That's for like murderers. Like when you want to go out and murder somebody, you take a shot of that first.
Let's go murder somebody. Let's do it.
I had 2 shots. I still don't.
You gotta get one more. Three's a charge.
Nah, 3 I'm gonna be on the sideline somewhere. And
somebody kidnapped you and took your kidney.
Nah, I'm gonna be in somebody's motherfucking apartment with the whole truck inside that bitch.
Oh, we don't want that. No. Go ahead, Tori. I'm sorry.
I don't even know how to approach this, y'all.
Just say the shit.
I don't know how to approach it.
Just say it. We'll figure it out.
Spit it. Go ahead.
We're waiting.
Y'all just made me snort.
Snort cocaine.
You went snorting coke, so
Fuck you.
you'll be all right.
What is the limit of what y'all would let y'all significant other dress? That came out really fucked up. Yeah.
I know what you're saying. Listen, I'll let my significant other show a little bit of cleavage. That's
no nipples, no pussy.
Right.
Well,
No,
obviously.
That's it. Like, that's a limit.
You gotta be comfortable with your mate.
Right.
Well,
but,
yeah, of course. 100%.
But you don't want niggas to disrespect. Man.
I mean, they gonna disrespect either way.
True,
So,
but
like,
you
there's
don't
really
want them
no avoiding it. So either
like,
they gonna disrespect more or less. But
It's
then again, you shouldn't.
No. Listen.
Oh my God.
As a man, listen. As a man, there's a certain amount of respect another man will have for you and your lady. Okay? So if your lady comes out and she has on, like, let's say, I don't know the terms for these clothing, but
these are these clothing.
But if you have on a skirt and you have on a top that covers up majority of what needs to be covered up, a man is going to respect that. Like, he's going to be like, okay, I respect.
Prime example.
He's going to say, hey, she look nice. She look nice, but I respect you because she's respectable. You know what I'm saying? Now, if your girl comes out, well, not in your case, but if you come out and you got on some see-through shit where I can see your nipples, I can see your pussy, and I can see your ass crack. At that point, my mind goes straight to pimp and prostitute.
And I'm trying to smash.
And in my head, I'm like, yo, okay, is she on the market? Is you selling her, or what? What's going on? I'm trying to figure in my head. I'm trying to figure out what's going on right now. That's a man's perspective. As far as a woman's perspective, I don't fucking know. But as a man, men don't fucking care about your perspective. We only care about what you're trying to do inside of that outfit you got on. That's it. If you're showing off all of your everything, then I got a right to feel the way I feel. But don't get mad at the way I feel. That's all I'm saying. But if you respectable, you can have on a tight skirt, you can have on a tight upper, whatever the fuck it's called, and still have like let's say even if your nipples are hard or whatever, you got on your nipples.
I like that shit.
You can control
you
your
can
If I see your nipples as hard in a shirt, you thinking about me. So that's what I'm thinking.
But you still got to be respected because you covered up.
True.
But as far as like if you got on see-through, you want me to see everything, then all of that respect shit is out the window. I'm trying to figure out when we
Let me say this. All right, I have a problem with a lot of females. Do not bring your ass out that motherfucking house, half-ass naked, half dressed, titties all out, ass bulging through your jeans or whatever, and then have the nerve to sit. And granted, this is not an invitation to try to rape you or fuck you or whatever, but don't sit there and act like you're not gonna get no attention and say, yo,
negative attention.
Right. Don't sit there and say, hey, I don't want you in my DMs because, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. You know what I'm trying to get you, right? Don't say that shit. You dressing like that, you gonna get fucking attention. Stop that shit.
Negative attention.
Stop that shit.
You're gonna get positive and negative.
Stop that shit.
And one thing, it was a couple of years ago. I went to this. I shouldn't have been there because I don't have a beard. But it was a beer game. It was like a beer game day party, right?
Mm.
And it wasn't a lot of men there. It was like
It was boys there.
it was like a lot of females, a little bit of dudes. But anyway, so I'm at this party and it was these two chicks. I kid you not. They was completely naked, but they had on like this fishnet outfit that really wasn't covering up nothing. It was literally fishnet, and that was it. There was no bra, there was no panties, none of that.
You told me this story.
But it was like,
And I should have been there.
but it was like, I wasn't expecting that.
Right.
But you go to a party like that or a get together or whatever the case may be, and it's like, you don't expect shit like that. So it's like, a lot of the men there was like, yo, I'm not finna go, you know what I'm saying? You look thirsty talking to them, for one. And then you look super creepy if you talk to them. Because you feel like whatever they wearing and not wearing is creepy already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they more so look like a Christmas ornament. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just walking around like like or whatever, like something to look at. It wasn't really respected, but it was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Let me talk to them over here.
Right.
People that's normal. You know what I'm saying? That's not normal. They could have been strippers. I don't know. They could have been promoting their strip club. I don't fucking know.
Right.
But point is, it was just like, it just didn't feel right. So it's like, why wear that? You know what I'm saying?
So bottom line, you would not let your significant other wear
Hell
something?
no.
Nah.
It's a limit.
Yeah.
It's a limit.
Okay.
You know, it's a respect level too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you can dress like that for me, but when we go out, you gotta, you know, a lady in the street with freaking chicks.
Right.
So is it more so from you don't want men to get the wrong impression, or you don't want to deal with other men hitting on her? And
Both.
You have
Both,
to,
yeah,
like,
both.
You know,
Both.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know.
So I cut a motherfucker smooth. You know.
Yeah, it's both, man.
I feel like if you, again, what you said in the beginning, if you have confidence in your partner and you know where you guys stand, it shouldn't be a problem.
That's not the problem.
Yeah, even if it's confidence,
let
you
me
just don't want
finish.
that drama. You
Let
just don't
me
want that
finish.
nonsense going to happen.
Even if, you don't want to deal with the extra drama, whatever, that's who you are with, and that's who they were before y'all even got together. I feel like that should be one of those you make a sacrifice for. For men and women. If you started going out with a dude that goes to the gym, he's a trainer, he walks around all the time with his shirt off and shit, and bitches and women come for him like 24/7 all in his DMs and shit, but he know how to dodge and hey, I'm not on that, then it just comes with the territory.
That's marketing though. That's him marketing himself.
Right.
Well, yeah, but even if he's marketing himself, it's still
What are
gonna
you
be
marketing
like,
by walking outside with a
if that's who you are, and
fishnet?
that's just how you, not fishnets and shit, I'm not saying that, but the way you just period is who you were before y'all even got together. I feel like to a certain level there is some respect that needs to be had. It's like, okay, well, what exactly are you doing this for? Are you doing it for attention? Are you doing it because you just want to look good and it doesn't fucking matter what you're wearing?
So you're having two different conversations, man. Because we're not talking about who you were before. If you dress provocatively, that's one thing. But if the way you dress is too provocative to the point where I gotta fight every time we go out,
I gotta prove everything to prove my
then
look.
that's a problem.
Well, no,
That's a
it's
problem.
not really. That's not the point I'm trying to make. The point of my question was, how far would, how, I don't even know how to ask this. Go ahead. To your comfort zone, how would you let your significant other dress? According to your insecurities, or
She can't.
is it
She
just
can't
like,
show
you know-
titties. She can't show pussy and ass.
But then,
Coming up
no,
the major
no,
part.
no,
But
I
if
think
she's
I see
wearing
what
a
you're
dress
saying. Like,
that shows
so
off
if,
her curves and stuff, and
so-
it's completely covered, men are gonna look regardless.
Her curves
So
ain't got
are you
nothing to
gonna
do
get
with
mad
nothing.
at her for why the fuck you wear that tight ass dress, or are
If
you
she wear
gonna
tight ass dress, I just said if she wear tight dress, I don't care.
I think that's what you're saying. Like, if in the beginning what attracted you to her, you stop her from dressing that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, is
Yeah.
that fair?
Right, you know what I'm
the fuck
saying?
you- well, this is how
Nah,
I always dress. So
if she
the fuck you
if she
ain't
dressed a certain way before and she's still dressing that certain way after, then that's your problem.
Right.
That's not her problem. That's your problem.
Because I think if she's with you, she'll respect the fact that, yo, I got a good man, I'm gonna stick there, I'm not gonna dress like that no more. I
Or
can't rock.
even then, it's like, okay, well, I know what the fuck I got. I'm still gonna dress like this.
Right.
Dudes come for me, I'm gonna shut them down, but
Okay.
don't feel insecure because of that. You
But
get
that's
what I'm
just a
saying?
man's thing, period.
It's just a man's
Insecure.
thing.
Because
I
we
feel
feel
like
insecure
that's
anyway
not
about
how
that.
down,
The
but
reason
that's-
why the whole Madison, remember Madison was popping and we used to it used to be bikes and cars and it used to be a show out there.
Yeah.
That shit got shut down because one female came out there. She was on a bike and she had these, I guess, like too tight shorts, too revealing shorts. She got raped, and unfortunately,
I ain't know.
yeah, she got raped, and unfortunately, that shit turned to a like it was big for her and for everybody else. But all that shit got shut down. There was no more Madison.
Right.
That shit deaded, and literally overnight, like it was over with.
Nobody kicked it over.
Like nobody kicked it no more. You can't
But
park
that's-
over there anymore.
That's not her to blame.
That's not her to blame, but what I'm saying is, didn't I just say, negative attention will come.
Right.
You gotta understand, negative attention will come. There's no such thing as a perfect world. So you have to understand that the way you dress may be comfortable for you and your man. But there is somebody out there. There may be one, there may be 20, 100. I don't fucking know.
Free merchandise.
But there will be someone that will test that limit. Okay, you walking out here like that? Well, let me test that limit. It don't matter if your man with you or not. Somebody will test that limit. So you have to be responsible. That's the only thing that the people keep leaving out of these conversations is responsibility. Women still have responsibilities. Y'all have to be responsible. Y'all need to be responsible of y'all own bodies too. Like, y'all can't just be walking outside and just expect every nigga to just respect you. Right. That's not gonna happen. That's not. If you wanna walk out there with your titties out, your pussy out, cool. But understand there's gonna be somebody out there that doesn't give a fuck about your pussy or about you or about your man. None of that. So you gotta know that. So y'all can be all free, y'all can be free-spirited as much as y'all want to. There's gonna be somebody out there who's even more free-spirited, that wants to rape you. And don't give a fuck about you, your insecurities, your man's security, don't give a fuck about this conversation. They just want pussy. They see pussy, they want it. That's it, that's all. So you gotta be responsible about that too. So you can't just sit there and say, hey, I wanna be this, I wanna be that. Yeah, you go do that. But understand there's people out there that wanna do this to you. Right. It's people out there that also wanna say, hey, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? She looks beautiful. Cool, I'm gonna move about I may say, hey, how you doing, sweetheart? And keep it moving if you reject it. Yeah. But there's a flip coin to that. There's a flip coin to everything. So that's the only thing females need to be responsible and need to be aware about, is that no matter what you want to do, what you want to be in life, there will always be somebody out there that doesn't give a fuck about nothing you talking about. Don't give a fuck about how you dressing, no matter if you wear a sweater and a fucking baggy jeans all day. They don't give a fuck. They're gonna fucking rape you. They're gonna test you, whatever the case may be.
They may have rape off the back, but they.
That's not your problem, though. That's their problem.
That's whose problem?
The rapist.
The rapist problem. That's like no matter what you do,
it's your problem.
What you do. No, it's not.
You're going out there as a solo female. That's your problem.
It's a catch-22 with
That's your problem.
It's a catch-22 because if it's her problem because she knows what she's getting into. It's his problem because he knows what he wanted to do that.
Well,
yeah, it's a catch-22 because
if you come out
what you have on right now,
Toria, in a burqa or whatever, dudes are still gonna try to come at you no matter. It's still gonna happen.
True.
So it's not your fault whether that happens.
But to go ahead
we need to put more responsibility on men and being fucked up. Besides putting it on a woman where you should dress a certain way.
I'm not saying you should dress a certain way. This conversation was about women being revealing. That's all. I only brought up the instance because females do get raped when they're not revealing.
Right.
But if you're out there being revealing, don't tell me I should just accept it. You should just accept. No, you should just accept that you are going to get negative feedback from that. Whether it be rape, whether it be a guy wanting to. It was a video. Matter of fact, it was a video a few months ago where a female was walking to her fucking car. She had on nothing revealing. She was just minding her business, walking to her car. And this guy was trying to talk to her, and he was literally trying to get in the car with her. Like, that's fucking creepy as fuck. Like, she should have called the police. Like, get away from me. Like, she couldn't even get in her car. She had to walk. She had to she opened her car, closed it, got out, walked around, just so she can be safe. Yeah. And this dude was still following her. Like, y'all gotta understand, like, y'all can't, like, I understand y'all want to be free-spirited, but it's not that simple out here. This ain't the world we live in. This is not a perfect world. So if y'all go outside in this revealing clothes, there may be extra attention that y'all don't want. Y'all gotta be prepared for that. So y'all need to be prepared for that. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying who's right, who's wrong, who should do this, who should do that.
Clearly a right or
be prepared for it. Yeah, there is, but I'm just saying, y'all should be prepared for it. Don't sit there and say this shouldn't happen. This is not a perfect world. Fuck, I shouldn't get pulled over and get shot for reaching for my license. Shit happens. Y'all gotta understand shit happens. That's all I'm saying. Don't go out there thinking y'all the shit Y'all look good. Instagram love y'all. All that bullshit. Y'all shouldn't go out there thinking a nigga won't fucking snatch you out of your fucking car and rape you, or put you in that motherfucking rape. That's all I'm saying. Y'all shouldn't be that naive. We can be ignorant. Y'all shouldn't be naive. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna be naive females. Y'all shouldn't be naive. That's all I'm saying. Y'all should be prepared for the bullshit. If y'all want to go out there and y'all want to show y'all titties, show y'all titties. It's a free fucking country. But understand, there are people out there. It don't matter whether you white, black, Asian. Somebody's gonna fucking test you. That's all I'm saying. I don't give a fuck. This conversation is just to save y'all. I don't give a fuck what y'all wear. Y'all can wear whatever y'all want to wear. Y'all can walk outside butt ass naked. But please understand, there's somebody out there that don't give a fuck about none of that. They gonna see opportunity. That's all I'm saying. So that's all I got on it, man. I don't want to go back to work about it.
So Toria holding her. Got something else to say about it?
I mean, that's perfectly fine. Everyone has their own opinion. I'm not gonna switch the mood or anything. My main point, my ending point, is that in general, we need to. You're a fucking asshole.
Ain't nothing in this nigga cup. Ain't nothing in this nigga cup.
In general, we need to stop holding women accountable and stop.
Everybody needs to be held accountable.
Well, exactly, but let me finish. Stop holding women accountable and start telling men, hey, if it's a naked ass woman, you have no right to fucking touch her. And stop giving them the fucking pass like, oh, men are gonna be men and you know, there's always gonna be a rapist somewhere or some shit. Like, that's not, no. Can we try? At least try to change the dynamic?
No. That brings me back to my point. This is not a perfect world.
I know it's not a perfect world, but
I can't tell the next man, hey, don't rape Shorty over there.
But you can't tell
can't
can't tell the next woman, hey, don't wear that because you know you never know what's gonna happen.
I'm not. I'm like I said, everything I was saying was a warning. That's all it was. I'm not saying you can't do this. I'm not telling a man he can't do this because I can't control anybody.
I feel like
the police can't control anybody.
We should hold.
Man, you gotta. In that case,
the predator more responsible, not the victim.
Then in that case, we should all be holding each other responsible.
Exactly.
You should be telling these females don't walk outside butt ass naked.
We should be telling these men not to fucking go and view women as fucking objects or fucking.
If you put yourself out there as an object, then what you expect to bring back?
No, because it's still a grown ass man's responsibility to control himself. This is not the wilderness. This is not a fucking lion or a cheetah or whatever.
How do you know how they feel? That's my point. You don't know how they feel.
You don't know how a woman feels.
So you bring me back to my point.
So nobody knows how each other
You making my point. You making my point.
The main point is that you're talking mainly to women right now.
I'm not talking mainly to women. I'm talking to both sides. I just spoke to both sides.
No,
I said
women, if you're gonna wear this, be prepared.
Because that's the conversation. That's the crux of this conversation.
We brought up women.
Okay,
and,
your significant other should not allow you to be outside butt ass naked with a fishnet on. And that's it. He should not allow you to be outside in titties and ass out, and pussy out.
Ass and titties. Ass and titties.
That should not be happening.
Check.
But if you're by yourself,
your opinion, viewers.
if you are by yourself as a female, you should not be walking outside with your ass and titties out. Literally, your nipples are showing, your ass and pussy are showing.
Preppyboi family, how do y'all feel about this? You know what I'm saying? Should the woman be like
more responsible,
or should the male be more responsible? Should it be both? Please hit us up. You know what I'm saying?
It should not be one-sided. One-sided goes nowhere.
You can hit Duke up. You can hit Duke up on his Instagram at
Dukenodevils on Instagram.
Or you can hit Toria up or at
PeachyT 93.
Or you hit your boy up, Mr. Preppyboi and Preppyboi for life. Alright.
And who is Duke the Blue Devils?
Who the fuck is that?
So you don't watch college basketball?
No, because you just get me out doing with it. I was about to go somewhere.
I said, who is Duke Blue Devils?
Duke.
Okay then. Mine is Dukenodevils.
Got you.
Thank you.
This nigga. Hey, you know what? Hey, and with that, we appreciate y'all tuning in to the first podcast of truly 2019. And we appreciate. You know what? Hey, Thank you guys for listening. And tuning in.
It's all love. It's all family.
It's all love.
We good.
Yeah, high five.
Yeah, look at Pikachu. Yeah, look at Pikachu.
Anyway, you know what I'm saying? It's all love, man, from my brother Duke, my little sister Toria. Y'all can stop. Why you saying hi? What you saying bye?
Oh, bye. Not officially yet.
You got something else to say?
I love y'all. My teachers,
She really wants to say guys suck.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Well, these two guys suck, but yeah, like y'all my peachy spoon.
Suck titty breasts.
Yeah, my peachy
Clitorises.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, man.
Fuck these guys.
Hey, man.
You could have been anywhere in the world today, listening to anything you want to listen to, and watching anything you want to be watching, but you're here with us with Preppyboi's Word of the Podcast. Like I said earlier, for my brother Duke, for my little sister Toria. What? She didn't say nothing.
Hey.
I bid y'all peace, namaste, God bless, and we'll holler at y'all next week, y'all. Alright?
Bye.
Peace. Lord.
Blooper.
We finna.